Good morning, everybody. How you doing? Happy Monday morning and happy Halloween, everybody. Glad you could join us this Monday morning as we get ready to start a brand new week on the last day of the month of October. I'm still kind of blown away by the fact that it's still the last day of October. Tomorrow's going to be November, and but we're not going to let it go out without a little bit of a bang. So, welcome in, everybody. We're going to have some fun today here at Disney's Animal Kingdom, and I'm glad you guys could join us. If this is your first time ever joining us here, either live or watching in replay on an ear-to-ear magic live stream, my name's Chris. I am your Disney travel agent at the parks, and I will be your camera operator for the next few hours as we explore and have fun here in the parks. And we hope that you guys are having a great time with us as we hang out with the crew. And we do this every Monday through Friday as we go explore all the Walt Disney World parks and Universal Orlando. And sometimes we even go additionally crazy and do additional streams. So guaranteed 5 streams, but we even streamed last night from Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground to check out the Halloween decor. And thank you to all you guys who joined us there last night as Owen and I explored and had some Halloween fun. We actually did about 2 hours more exploration after the fact, after the stream was over, and Owen had a really good time. So thank you for allowing us to do that. And if you missed that, you can go back and watch it in replay. But you never know when we might do something crazy like that on the weekends or at night. So we need you guys to make sure that you're subscribed to our channel so that you don't miss out on stuff like that in the future. So all you have to do is hit that subscribe button, become officially part of the Magic Crew. And also, don't forget to turn on notifications for our channel. There's a bell in the middle of the screen. If you click that bell, it will hopefully, it doesn't always work for everybody I've seen. Hopefully, YouTube will give you notifications and a warning when we go live on a stream that you might not have been aware of. So thank you guys for subscribing and turning on those notifications, and welcome to the Magic Crew if you do as well. So we got a great group of people here who hang out in the parks all the time, and we want you guys to be a part of it. So hit that button, jump on into the chat and say hello, make some friends. And the only thing that we ask is we want you guys to keep the same mentality that we have when you go to the parks. You come to have fun, you come to hang out, and you come to have a good time with your friends and family. So we want you guys to do the same thing in our live stream. So let's keep it family friendly. No arguing, no bickering, none of that kind of instigation. And we want to keep it lighthearted and fun, fancy free. So jump on into the chat and have some fun. Now, I'm going to jump into the chat and talk with you guys in a bit as well. But this is always the case when I'm here at Animal Kingdom. That sun is right there. And whenever I'm walking in, it's always the same direction. So I can't really see anything right now anyway. So I'll jump into the chat in just a moment. So let me actually turn this camera around and show you where we're headed. Just the 14-step. I wish they would do a toggle button on these programs. It's a 14-step process in order to do that. And with Gus, our new gimbal, I can't reach the screen like I could in the past. So you can see Pandora in the distance there. They have renumbered. They renumbered the parking lot. Well, I'm glad I got that old video of ours then. Used to be cast member parking lot here. It's called Unicorn. And the rows at Unicorn were not numbered, they were lettered. And the funniest one was, of course, very bathroom-like humor. When you got through the letters of the alphabet, eventually you got to unicorn P. So, yeah, you know where the jokes are going there. But they numbered them now. They took away the letters. Now they're like 214, 215, 216. I wonder when that took place. So I'll jump into the chat after we get through security, guys, and I can actually get maybe some visual on my screen. But I'm not complaining because we got some great weather here today and love the Florida sunshine. So now trams are running here. They're running both here and at the Magic Kingdom. They are not running at Epcot or Hollywood Studios, but I tend to prefer to walk anyway. So looks like I'm not the only one getting started late today. Best of luck, cast member. Get down in there. Make the magic happen. So the tram that was by our parking lot, I don't know if it's this one or the one that's still out there. But most times I find that I either beat or arrive at the same time as most parking trams. So it helps you save some effort on your feet, but doesn't necessarily always save you on time. So now, as we come up to security, guys, it is our policy that we do not share video footage of any security measures here at Disney. So when I come up to security, I will be changing the screen to a graphic, no videoing whatsoever. Be back into play after security is done. Good crowds this morning. All right, so let's go ahead and turn off our screen. And let's talk about today's weather. We are looking at a high of 89 degrees. So it's going to be a warm one. It's a degree shy of our 90-degree weather we were getting in the past. But no chance of rain today except for 3%. So it's pretty low. So don't expect to get wet today unless we're on Cali. Yeah, for the rest of the week, still keeping into our generally the low 80s. So we should have a good weather week for the most part, culminating in the end of our weekend, going into Run Disney's Wine and Dine, our last race weekend for 2022.
All the way through. Hold that out straight out in front of you. Yep, just like that. That's adjustable to the camera.
It still looks like it's on your back.
On my back? I love it when they give me instructions on to hold it out. You guys ever watch me go through security? I hold my arms out as far as they go. Apparently the bag was too close to my body.
got it. Take you some money. To that, you want to take the stroller, she got to stop by the shop.
While we're waiting as well. For things. This is a picture of Conrad. Our new Malaysian or Sumatran tiger here at over on the Maharaja jungle track. We will have to keep our eyes up to see if we can see this new guy on the trail. That would be really cool. He is from the zoological program that used to maintain species, and so he's new to the track. So we may have to go out there and see if we can find him today. Go on.
You're not recording, are you?
Nope. Always turn it off due to security.
All right, thank you. You're a good man. All right, let's see what we got here.
She said I had it too close to my body.
You had the umbrella out too?
Yeah, I had it out. Holding it out.
You had everything in one hand?
Two hands. Always put the hands out like that, walking sideways to give a little bit more distance. But I get about a 50-50. Sometimes I make it through, sometimes I get a check.
You're awesome.
I appreciate it. I got a lot of tech, so I'm asking for it. But you guys do your job, and you do it well. So thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Of course, it's my pleasure.
Oh, I think I got my strap out.
That would have been a hassle trying to get
Ooh,
it back.
can you imagine throw that around my back? Thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem, man.
All right. Back into it, guys. Security does a good job of taking care of us around here. It always helps if you take certain items out of your bag when you come through security, hold them away from your body. The body scanners will actually detect them. They see them, you get to go through a lot faster. I have a lot of equipment that I carry on me. And sometimes it's just too much. It kind of confuses the scanner a little bit. But metallic water bottles, umbrellas, those are some of the biggest items. If you have an external battery, especially as large as the big one that I carry around with me every time we stream, all of those, make sure they're out of your bag. Even if the scanner picks it up, if they can see it on you, then sometimes they'll know what it is and you can go through faster. Hey, look, there's shade. I might be able to see you guys here. All right, everybody. Again, good morning. Happy Halloween. This is Monday, October 31st. Let's see if I can find a annual pass order line over here to the right. On the way in this morning, I noticed that a lot of the cast members are wearing ear hats and costumes that maybe in some, most days of the year they would not be allowed to wear while they're at work, but they're wearing them today. So it's kind of cool that Disney allows them to not dress up fully, but to dress up a little bit. All right, let me jump into the chat here. Say hello to everybody. Our friends Jen Gardner. How are you doing today? How you doing, Rob? Mike B is in the chat. Carrie is here with us this morning. Good morning, Carrie. Captain Good Guy. Awesome. Tammy Panhandle AP is going trick-or-treating with her granddaughter tonight. Let her go. Let her go. Get the candy for the whole family. Welcome in, Elena. Glad to have you in. See you, Lance. Happy Halloween. Good morning, Naomi. Let me turn off Disney off real quick. There we go. Jessica says also asthma inhalers will trigger the scanner. So that might be another thing to make sure you take out of your bag and just have visible. So I appreciate that, Jessica. Welcome in. Good morning, Green Giant. How are you? Happy Halloween, Jalen. Brianna, welcome to Disney's Animal Kingdom. Good to see you, Walt. Paula says, can't wait to be in AK next April. Great, Mark. Love it. Good morning, Coda 57. How you doing today? Welcome in, Shannon B. Miniature Schnauzer Brothers. Good morning, Onyx Chrono. How are you? Yeah, well, that's something I've not had to experience myself, so thank you so much. I appreciate that. A little bit of extra advice there. Good morning, Stacy. I thought they weren't either, Jeff, so I don't know. I think some things slipped through. Welcome in, Andrew. Oh, well, thank you. You want to say hi to everybody else? Are you sure? Well, thank you so much for saying hi. I appreciate it. Good morning, Andrew. George taking both kids trick-or-treating tonight. Imperial officer. No. Really? Shocking. Good morning, George. Daniel. Oh, you saw me last night? Oh, that was cool. We had a great time last night. Guys, anybody who missed last night's stream over at Fort Wilderness, we had, that was a lot of fun. We only spent a couple hours over there, but it was a lot of fun. So much to see over at Fort Wilderness. Morning, Captain Good Guy. Good to see you. Good morning, Justin. Smoking Coin coming in this morning. A little tired, which is why we started a little later today. Actually, we didn't get in last, because here's the thing. After we got finished with the live stream last night, we actually met a wonderful family, because we went back in to take a few more pictures and to see a few more places that we missed on the live stream. And this family that we met had a Stranger Things display in front of theirs campsite, and they won the spookiest site contest. They didn't even enter. It was that good, and they won. And so Circus Society, they took us on a little trip around to explore some of the areas we could not see on foot. So thank you to the Circus Society so much for our little private tour last night. That was a lot of fun. And we have some more things to share with you guys on Instagram and TikTok from some of our adventures last night. But that meant that when we were done, when we were done, we still had to ride a bus back to Disney Springs. and then walk back to the car. By the time we get home, it was way, way after midnight. So we got in way too late last night, but Owen had a blast, so that was good. Happy Halloween, Poison Apple. Good morning, Disney Lisa. Welcome in, Joseph K. Awesome. Halloween parties are awesome. I wish we had a Halloween party to go to. So I think we're almost done getting in here. So I actually changed up our comments last night to make it a little easier to see in the dark. I just changed it back to what our daytime is. But we do have some people who have a little bit of a problem reading the screen, and it can be a little hard. So I do make our comments during the daytime a little brighter. At night, I make them darker so that it doesn't have too much of a contrast. Welcome in, Sue Ann. How you doing?
Oh, geez. Oh, my God.
See him, no one man. Seeing a lot of negative reviews lately regarding Disney vacations. Too stressful. Genie Plus. Long lines. Flaw eats. Lost of magic. Well, I will tell you this, CM Nowhere Man. If you look up, if you type in the Google Disney World loss of magic or the magic gone, you'll have fine articles that go all the way back to 2012. I know things change, but I hope you guys know that we try and we strive to make sure to go for it and show the magic every single time we come into the parks. And we do this to show you that despite it all, despite the changes and the things that may be different from in the past, you can still have the fun and you can still enjoy yourself. So that's it. All right. There we go. We are blue to go. Let's head on inside, everybody. Good morning, Pam. How are you? Alicia, yes. I'd forgotten that I changed it to the night settings. And I understand there are some people who watch and go, oh, the comments are so distracting. It's hard to see the rides or something like that. We try to keep it down to a minimum, especially when we're actually riding rides. But keep in mind that the reason we have the lighter comments the way we do and the reason they're so bold, we do have some people who have visual impairment that need a little extra help in seeing that. So, and I hope you guys know that we're not like other streams. Our streams are based on the fact that we are here to share the experience with the people who are viewing. It's not a situation where we ride the rides and everybody gets to sit back and watch us have fun. You guys are part of the streams, and our conversations with those who are viewing are an integral part. This is why we call you guys the Magic Crew. The magic happens in the chat. The magic happens in our comments and our conversations and our interactions with one another, not with showing the same rides that you see everywhere else. So I do understand that there are some who say, well, I just want to see the rides. I get that. But I do think that one of the greatest things about our community is getting to spend time with one another. So now I came over this way just to show you. I always skip it, but I never show it to you. This little path over here goes nowhere. It's just a little roundabout. And oftentimes I see people come over here and then they get kind of lost and come right back to where they just stepped out. I thought, you know what, I'm going to actually show you guys where it goes so you understand why I always skip it. It doesn't really go anywhere. It's just kind of off to the side. Well, we're going to go see. Let's go see what our wait times are. We'll make our way in. What I did want to show you guys is, I know it's not Halloween. I know it's October 31st. But our Merry Menagerie has already arrived. Decorations Decorations for Christmas have already been installed. Notice our luminaries are above the buildings, showcasing our winter creatures that will be coming out here during the Merry Menagerie. So these guys are going to be lit up at night, and during the daytime, we're going to have ourselves some very large, beautiful animals. Some of the best puppetry for the holiday seasons here at Disney World. And you know we're going to be having some fun hanging out with our animal friends. But they are already up on the rooftops. Good morning, Matt. How are you doing today? 3 days. 4 days to Limkay. The week's going to fly by fast, Matt. I promise you. This is going to be an extremely busy week. The great thing is that if you guys are wanting to hang out with and have some fun with us here in our live streams, all of our streams for this week are already up on our channel. We will be here today. Tomorrow, we're going to be back in the Magic Kingdom to start the transition between Halloween and Christmas. So first thing tomorrow morning, we will be back in the Magic Kingdom. We're also hoping that tomorrow, we're going to be able to snag one of our new popcorn buckets, which is going to be on sale starting tomorrow in the Magic Kingdom. And that is our Toad Roadster popcorn bucket. Starting tomorrow, you can only get one if you get in the virtual queue, and you can only purchase 2. So we're going to see if we can get one of our popcorn buckets, because I think we have a patron call tomorrow night, and I think one of our patrons deserves to have a popcorn bucket. So we're going to see if we can make that happen. So we'll see if we can jump into Magic Kingdom and jump in and grab a virtual queue. Starts at 7 a.m. in the morning as far as getting into the queue. So see if I can make that happen tomorrow. Wednesday, we're going to be back over at Epcot. Thursday is going to be the first day of our race weekend. We're going to start off our day in the morning with some of our community having breakfast together over at Cape May Cafe. And then we're going to make our way over to the ESPN Wild Water Sports to check out the Runners Expo. On Friday at 5 o'clock in the morning, we will be having our 5K. We have an entire team from our community who will be running the 5K together on Friday morning. So if you guys want to get up early and run a Disney race with us, we'll be doing that Friday morning. So it's going to be a good week. It's going to be a crazy week. Welcome in, Vanessa. How are you? Welcome in and good morning, say beauty. May the odds be ever in your favor. It's always good to increase those odds. For those who are coming brand new into our channel, hit that subscribe button. Don't lose this, because sometimes if you walk away, it's like, what was the name of that channel again? It's kind of hard to remember them. It's like I always say, if you type in the word Disney and ears, you're already in a sea. You're lost in a sea of channel names. Good morning, Carol. Welcome in. I appreciate that, JG. And you're right. There are a lot of channels out there. All they do is they just have videos of the point of view. So you can always catch a ride video. But you never know what's going to happen when we walk around and explore together. Good morning, Sarah. Busy morning, huh? Yeah, we're a little busy too.
Really?
All right, let's see what our damage is. Guessing, what, 40, 45 minutes? Welcome in, Patrick. Happy Halloween. You know it's going to happen. All right, shows a 45-minute wait. Let's get in there and make it happen. Good morning, Prof. AG. How long do the Christmas decorations stay up? So this is how it's going to vary. Inside Magic Kingdom, they will keep a lot of the Christmas lights and decorations up, including the tree, up until the Walt Disney World Marathon weekend, which is that first weekend in January, because the half marathon and the full marathon will run through the park, and runners like to run through with the Christmas lights because, you know, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. So MK, they will stay up later. The rest of the parks will start to transition throughout that first week and may be gone by the first weekend. Now, Walt Disney World Resorts, completely different story. They start transitioning off of Christmas January 1st. So it's sort of a staggered answer. MK, all the way through the first week. Other resorts, they will be transitioning throughout the week, and resorts starting January 1st. Oh, that's awesome, Antonio. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the stream last night. Appreciate that, Green Giant. No, we always say it, if you guys help us out, whenever we get likes ahead of a stream, it always means that YouTube will give us some more attention and send some more people to have fun with us. So when you guys get us to 100 likes on a stream at the beginning of the week, then that sort of opens up the floodgates, so to speak. So thank you for the jet fuel, Green Giant. Appreciate that. So I'm watching it as well. I don't know. I think it might be right at that, Jana, because it looks like they're not utilizing some of the queue line. We'll see. Marta, good morning and welcome in.
And welcome to Kilimanjaro Safaris.
Good morning, Melanie. How are you doing today? Fallen Star, welcome in. HM and fam. Happy Halloween.
It is not necessary to form a single file line. If you are traveling with stroller, please have children and valuables unloaded before you reach our stroller parking area. If you are traveling with someone in a scooter or wheelchair, please have this person lead your party through the line. This will help keep your wait time to a minimum. Once again, please keep your group together, keep up with the party in front of you, and fill in all the available space. Thank you for touring with Kilimanjaro. When it comes to safaris,
we go wild. Good morning, Garrett. How are you doing today? I was waiting to see how many decorations, or not decorations, and costumes we're going to see today as well. It is nice. A lot of the cast members were wearing ears and hats and things like that on the way in this morning.
Jumbo, everyone, and welcome.
Oh my gosh, another announcement.
In order to keep your wait time to a minimum, we ask that you please keep your group together. Keep up with the party in front of you.
Good morning, Betsy. How are you doing today?
It is not necessary to form a single file line.
I didn't see your comment,
If you are
but
traveling with a stroller, please have children and valuables
glad you
unloaded
hang out with us this
before you
morning.
reach our stroller parking area. If you are traveling with someone in a scooter or wheelchair, please have this person
Go right into. We
parking
already
lot.
have a lot of people who already have their trees up, I'm sure. Good morning, Cheryl. Welcome in.
Please keep
Good
your
morning,
group together,
Chica.
keep up with the party in front of you, and fill in all the available space. Thank you for touring with Kilimanjaro. When it comes to safaris, we go wild.
So Jessica, they have what they actually have barriers set up, whether it be trenches or fencing, and all of them are kind of hidden visually, so you don't know that they're there. But like for instance, the lions are on a kopie. The kopie is got a huge trench all the way around it, but it's hidden from view, so you don't really see it, but it's there. So the lions can't really go anywhere outside of their kopie. And when we go from one area to the other, sometimes you'll see chains and some other areas that create those barriers. Feeding's the same way, Jessica. They actually have feeding troughs all over the place, but they hide them behind trees and stumps and stuff like that, so you don't even know that they're there. And thank you guys for the thumbs up today. It makes a big difference when you guys hit the thumbs up on our streams. So greatly appreciate that help, community. So if you guys are just popping into the chat today, welcome into Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. Glad you could join us. We are in line right now with a 45-minute wait to ride Kilimanjaro Safaris. We've been in line maybe about 5 minutes. So all right, so this is going to be the fourth time I'm trying to get my other device to connect. We are in line. I just try not to put everybody else in queue in the camera. So there'll be a lot of greenery here till we get through. So Green Giant says we can't use captions or unavailable. The captions weren't turned on today. Sorry about that, Green Giant. I'll have to get that fixed. Good morning, Lorena. How are you doing today? Welcome in, Jacob. So hopefully we'll have a good start. Now, this is going to be later in the morning than normal. Notice the park didn't open today until 9 a.m. here at Animal Kingdom. And in the summertime, you guys know, we normally start at 8 a.m. The parks have sort of changed, sort of swapped for this time of year, moving into the rest of the year. We have got Magic Kingdom is now opening at 8. And Animal Kingdom is now opening at 9, where, before it was swapped. So tomorrow morning, we'll be starting and being able to start at 8 o'clock in Magic Kingdom. As far as today, we had to wait till 9. So I wonder if that throws the animals off a little bit that way. Trick on a treat. Well, we were watching So once again, I pulled the refresh button. We were watching the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, the other day, Kanga, and it always throws me off that the kids inside that always say tricks and treats or tricks or treats. It's always, we always call it trick or treat, but in that entire special, it's tricks and treats, and it's never tricks and treats. I just refreshed again. It's kind of funny how that kind of throws me off a little bit. So, good morning, everybody. How you doing? What a cue. What a cue. So, yes. So, they just changed the hours last week, and that was the first time. So, last week was the first time that we've been able to open up MK as early as 8 o'clock in the morning. So, it's a little bit of a difference as far as that is concerned. Looking for some aminos. Love the animals in the safari. Good morning, Don. How you doing today? So, Mickey says coming to Disney in December. So, I'm glad. Hopefully, we'll get to see you in the parks, Mickey. But while we're waiting, like I said, we stream from the parks every weekday. So, if you guys ever have any questions, especially as we move into the holiday season, we're going to be doing a lot of resort tours to show you guys what the resorts look like. So, hopefully, you guys, if you're getting ready for a trip, whether it's November or December, and sort of prepare for it mentally. Ask the questions, know where some treats are. We're going to do lots of treats, lots of resort tours, and looking at decorations and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to it. So happy Halloween, Mickey. How you doing? Wasn't that cool last night? So if you guys missed it, over last night at Fort Wilderness, we were over at the Tricycle D Ranch. And while we were over there, the Headless Horseman came out. So that was kind of cool to have, him come out and ride his horse around. The only other place you can see him is at the Booty U Parade over at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. So it's kind of cool to have him come up and walk back and forth. You get videos, you can do selfies and stuff like that. So probably going to be there again tonight, and then he'll be gone until 2023. So kind of scary to think he's going to be gone again. If you missed it, we've got a short clip over on TikTok and on Instagram Reels, or you guys can go back and watch the replay from last night. It's kind of fun to see, like I said, all the Halloween decorations and stuff like that. So, turn this back around. Ooh, can't reach the buttons. Can't reach the buttons. At least it's cool and shaded in this queue. Boo to you and boo to you and boo and boo and boo and boo and boo and boo boo boo. I know, and Daniel, we got a Fantasmic that's coming back this week, November 3rd. So we're gonna have to schedule a time to take you guys over to see Fantasmic. I'm looking forward to doing that show again. Good morning, Stacy. How you doing?
All the available space. It is not necessary to form a single file line.
It won first place. It won first place. It was great. They had the moving head back and forth with the gunnery on it, and it won first place in the golf cart competition. And we got to see them. They also have an amazing. They were the ones who had the campsite with the Book of Boba Fett photo op, where you can sit down in the chair. So we got to see that last night as well. Yes, tricks and treats. It's tricks and treats. Tricks and treats. Not only is it plural, but it's and. There's always trick or treat, because you're individually going up to somebody's house. Either you give me a treat or I will trick you by doing something terrible to your house. That's what trick or treat was. So it's kind of weird to hear tricks and treats. It's almost like you're guaranteed to egg somebody's house. That's a threat. Oh, so we have a lunch poll up. Oh, see, I can't see that. I didn't know. You guys got to tell me this kind of stuff. So our lunch poll is up. So our lunch poll, this is how it works for anybody who's new to the channel. I can't see the polls. Susan has put a lunch poll up. It only shows up in YouTube. I do not use YouTube's app to stream, so I can't see it, which means it's a complete surprise to me. The options are completely unavailable for me. I don't know what they are. I don't know how many they are, and Susan hasn't told me. So you as a community and as a group get to choose what we have for lunch today. You guys are in control. Make your vote be placed and let your voice be heard. The only thing that we ask is to keep it a surprise. We need you guys to not mention what the options are. Feel free to try to convince other people to pick your favorite, but use codes like option 1, option 2, option 3, and not the locations or the food. I don't know if it's all the same location and different options. That may be completely different locations. Sometimes we've even done resort lunches where you guys, have chosen something for us to go off property and to have something. But go ahead and vote, and then feel free to convince your friends in the chat who haven't voted yet, or to change their vote to something else. Later on in the morning, when the poll is done, Susan will close it. She'll use the My Disney Experience app to order lunch for me, so I still can't see it, and just tell me where to go. Tell me my order number, and I'll find out what it is when I go to get it. So, Russ, tonight I am expecting to be over at Halloween Horror Nights at Universal one last time.
Kilimanjaro Safaris.
So,
In order to keep your wait time to a minimum, we ask that you please keep your
I'm still undecided as to whether or not I will live stream from YouTube, live stream from Instagram, or live stream from TikTok. So if you guys follow us on any of those programs, it kind of may just pop up. So we'll see. Maybe you guys can convince me to do one last stream from YouTube.
Please have this person lead your party through the line. This will help keep your wait time to a minimum. Once again, please keep your group together, keep up with the party in front of you, and fill in all the available space. Thank you for touring with Kilimanjaro. When it comes to safaris,
we go wild. Now, Shannon, is it worth it to get one of the dining reservations where it includes entrance to Fantasmic? Well, first of all, we haven't had Fantasmic back in the park since the 1st of 2020, so it's going to be a very highly sought after show for a while. So it's going to be hard to get in, and you're going to have to wait a long time. You're going to have to show up early. You're going to have to stand there and not move until it's time to get seated. Having that reservation guarantees you a spot and will save you a lot of time. So if you're one who values your time a lot more, I would suggest it would be really worth it. Welcome in, RJ McFly. How you doing? It can be extremely hard to get certain dining reservations, especially depending on where you're wanting to dine and how long your reservation time period is open. I'll definitely mention this. I know a few people who are going on trips here in the short term who say that the next time they book a trip, they'll have to let us be part of their planning so that we can help them get some of their dining reservations as well. It can be really hard. Susan actually got up at 5:30 in the morning last week to grab one of our travel clients an Akershus reservation. I was so glad when she got it too, because I feel bad when she she does something like getting up at 5:30 and still doesn't get it, but she's able to get a great reservation for clients and stuff, and it can be hard. It's extremely difficult, and you don't always get it. So all I can say is two things, HM and fam. Keep trying, because anytime somebody cancels, then you can grab it, and there's always that option, especially 48 hours prior to whenever you're expecting to dine. That's when people get cold feet about whether or not they really want to pay the price or can make it, and then they start canceling. And two, let us help you next time. We'd glad to be a part of that. So, and when it comes to our travel clients, if you have booked a room and ticket package with us, we will be glad to help you guys when it comes to getting your dining reservations, and even helping with getting some virtual groups for things like Guardians of the Galaxy if we can. And when you guys are ready to get back out there, we'd love for you guys to send us an email and let us be a part of your next vacation. So you can reach out to us at chrisedwards@travelmation.net and susanedwards@travelmation.net. Put both email addresses on there so that we can make sure to get it covered and taken care of. And let us know when you'd like to come, where you'd like to go, and who's coming with you. We would be glad to help you out with price quotes and see if something is possible or available at the time frame you want to come. So thank you guys for the opportunity. Now, for those who are just jumping in, we are still in line here at the Safaris. We're at the front half of our line here, almost through it. Always recommend doing the safari first thing in the morning. Now that the park is open an hour later than normal, it's going to be a little even harder. Why is that? Because when a park opens at 8, you're going to have fewer and fewer people rope dropping, because not everybody's a rope dropper. Lots of people don't like to show up until 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock in the day. But when you open from 8 and you change it to 9, when it does actually open, there's going to be a whole lot more people that would normally be coming in for rope drop than you would be if it was open at 8. So it's going to be a lot harder. I gotta up my game and get you guys here right at rope drop moving forward, so we can get through this line as quickly as possible. Good morning, Sydney. How are you? You got an Ohana. Sweet. I know you really wanted that Ohana. See, HM and fam, it can be done. There is a possibility of getting a last-minute reservation. Good morning, Genial. How are you? We go wild. Good morning. Welcome in, TLP. I don't know. I don't know enough information about Conrad. They just announced him even being here I believe, last Thursday. So I'm hoping if we go over to Maharaja Jungle Trek that we can find somebody who can tell us a little bit more about our new tiger. So Conrad, for those who are popped in a little later this morning, Conrad is a brand new addition to Maharaja Jungle Trek over here. And he came from another zoo or animal park, and they just announced him last week. So let's see if we can go over and find him, and maybe we can ask a few questions about our new tiger. Good looking little guy right there. Good morning, Weston. How are you? Oh, for Phantasmic. Yeah, that one's going to be... that's going to be like the Black Pearl right now. It's going to be hard to get. Welcome in, Frozen Fun. How are you? Relax and Wax. Happy Halloween. Welcome in. Welcome back in, Jess. Glad to have you. Frozen Fun just got off the Disney Wish. How was your experience? We just had. We also had some of our travel clients just got off their Disney cruise just last night as well. So they had a great time this week. Good job. Especially for something that's been out for a while. So that's in a dream. Good morning. Happy Halloween. Tusker House. It's not as difficult as some of the others. It is a in-park reservation spot, so you do have to have a park reservation for that day. Not to make the reservation, but you have to be in park to use the reservation. So I always find it that if it's a character breakfast or a character meal that's inside of a park, it's sometimes a little bit easier to get a hold of than ones that outside the resort where anyone can anytime can have access to it. But it's great to be able to hang out with the safari characters. Good morning, welcome in. Please stand by. All right, we're getting back to the main queue again. And happy Halloween to everybody coming in today. It is a beautiful day. We've got a high of 89 degrees, 3% chance of rain. So no rain today, so that's great for trick-or-treating. Good morning, Daddy-o. Ashley says we got a Fantasmic dining reservation too for New Year's Eve night. Sweet. That's a great grab right there. Can we do Lion King? I'm not sure. We're gonna take it on the flow today because of Halloween. I did not know what to expect. So the only thing we've got definitely on the books right now is we're gonna do the Maharaja Jungle Trek to see the Sumatran tiger. And you guys get to choose where we have lunch today. So anything else, we'll see about doing as bonuses. I've also been looking every day at what reservations are available for tomorrow to see a trend and what is let go each day. I see a lot of highly sought after reservations available, but never Space 220. No, when people grab that one, they keep it. And yet we've not been in there yet. I need to see about maybe in 2023 taking you guys into some dining places we have not done before. We can make it a part of the streams. We can do that as we grow as a community, as we grow as a channel. We have the capability and the financial stability to be able to invest into things like that a lot more. So I'm looking forward to doing things like that. I'm hoping we can take you guys to Space 220 sometime next year. Good morning, Molly Bear. Coming to Disney next month. Big anniversary trip. 29 years. Oh, congratulations. That's awesome. Well, I hope you, if you get here, I hope you can come and say hello to everybody in the chat. We'd love to see you in the parks. Children under 2, you don't have to put them as a reservation. They don't necessarily have to take up a seat.
You will need to rely more on what you hear. So let your ears
But
guide your eyes.
if you want to make sure to guarantee to have a spot for them, I'd put them in the reservation.
But come up at night to hunt for a meal.
Reason I say that is because they're not required to pay. But if you put a table, if you've got 4, but you've got a toddler or an infant with you, then they may put you at a regular table for 4, and then you're going to have to put the child at the end. I just would put them down as a spot.
6 miles. Lions may sleep for up to 18 hours a day. prey, guard their territories, and vocalize all through the night, even here at Harambe.
Welcome in, Cam Shep. How are you? Good morning, Don.
Jumbo, everyone, and welcome to Kilimanjaro Safaris. In order to keep your wait time to a minimum, we ask that you please keep your group together, keep up with the party in front of you, and fill in.
Do you not normally get on the winning team?
It is not necessary to form a single file line. If you are traveling with a stroller,
Welcome in, Dave. How are you doing today? Happy Halloween. We're in the back end of our queue here for Kilimanjaro Safaris. Good morning, Jordan.
This will help keep your wait time to a minimum. Once again, please keep your group together.
Oh, did we run into you guys and congratulate you guys on 29 years?
We're touring with Kilimanjaro. When it comes to safaris, we
That is
go
so
wild.
wild. I am Zim. I am so glad that we got a chance to say hello last week, though. I hope you've had a great trip so far. And thanks for coming over and saying hello over in Columbia Harbor House.
The demand for farmland to feed growing populations. The new mines that supply the precious metals to power our phones and electronics. These are some of the biggest threats that are climbing out.
Miss DJ, you guys are making me feel confident about our choices today. You guys seem to be very happy about option number 4.
These magnificent creatures. And so, we of Harambe, together with the Disney Conservation Fund and
Happy Halloween!
conservation organizations, work with communities around the world every day to find ways to keep them safe. Just by being here today, you are helping us with this work, creating memories.
I know we've got a ton of people in our Magic Crew community who will be flying down and coming into the parks this week. We have a lot of people who are going to be racing with us on Friday, and others who are just on vacation who are going to be in and around. So just to let you guys know, I still haven't gotten the graphic ready yet, but I'll have hopefully by tomorrow. We have got a couple of things. We're meeting up with some of the people who are coming down into the area. But on Friday, this coming Friday at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, me and anyone else in the community who would like to come by and say hello from 2 to 3, maybe 3:30, depending on if people come by. We'll see. But starting at 2 p.m., I will be in the Tambu Lounge over at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. Not necessarily streaming, but just there for anyone in our community who wants to come over and say hello and hang out. Would love to have you guys come over. So if anybody will be here this week, this Friday, and has an afternoon or availability to come over to the Polynesian and just come and sit and chill for a bit, we'd love to have you guys join us over in the Tambu Lounge. It's on the second floor right outside of Ohana. And we'll grab some pot stickers and sit back and just chat and have a good old time. Welcome in, Inez. How are you? Look, our cranes are out today. I love these guys. Oh, they got pumpkins. Oh my gosh, hang on. I got to get a picture of the pumpkin. You guys see the pumpkin? Sorry. It's a cool pumpkin. I said I knew if I came over here, I wouldn't be able to see it just as well. There is a Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey on the pumpkin right between the dark crested cranes today. It's funny that they'll start pecking it like chickens sometimes.
Kilimanjaro Safaris. In order to keep your wait time to a minimum, ask that you please keep your group
We're
together.
dancing. We're
Keep up with the
dancing.
party in front of you and fill in all the available space. It is not necessary to form a single file line. If you are traveling with a stroller, please have children and valuables unloaded before you reach our stroller parking area. If you are traveling with someone in a scooter or
Something tells me they have completely different vibes.
lead your party to the line. This will help keep your wait time to a minimum. Once again, please keep your group together, keep up with the party in front of you, and fill in all the available space. Thank you for touring.
So that was cool. They have pumpkins out with the cranes today. We'll have to keep an eye out to see if we have any more pumpkins out with our animals today in the safari. Yeah, come on over, Travis. Like I said, we're going to be over at Polynesian Village Resort this coming Friday at 2 p.m. Yes, we have tons of people who watch while they're at work with us in the background. Thank you guys for being a part of our streams. I know you guys can't always chat often, but we'd love it if you guys can take a break, a water break, lunch break, whatever, and spend a couple of minutes with us in the chat. We'd love to see you guys later. But thank you and welcome to all of our Ninja Watchers out there. Well, I'm sure there's a lot of them out there.
Totally sunscreen.
Thank you guys for hitting the thumbs up today. That is probably the easiest, fastest way to support our live streams, because the more thumbs up we get, the more it is that YouTube is going to find some new friends with us today. And I promise you, there's probably at least one or two people who are watching with us right now for the very first time ever, only because of the fact that YouTube suggested our channel to them when they got up this morning. So if you're in our chat today for the very first time, and that is you, and you've been here only because YouTube suggested, that's because we have our Magic Crew members come in and hit that thumbs up. We're glad that you're here. We'd love it if you having a good time to hit the subscribe button yourself, and you can come into the streams moving forward every Monday through Friday and help us to do the same thing as we grow as a community. So one thing about the chat, guys, I'm very, very committed to having conversations with everybody. The people in our chat are very important to us. But at the same time, there is a lot of chat going on. I have other programs I have running off to the side. And I also have to keep myself from tripping and falling over while I'm walking around. So I can't see every single comment. I can't see that. Some of the things, the cool things you guys might say, comment, or even ask, I might not always catch. So if it's nothing personal, it's not that I've ignored you. It's probably that I didn't get a chance to see it at all. But the great thing is we do have some great moderators in here who help us out. So I'd like to say thank you to all of our mods for all the work that you guys do. Questions get asked that I may not see, and our mods are in to help out. They're also here to make sure that our community takes care of one another, respects one another, and that we have a great time in today's stream. So thank you, moderators. We are getting ready to add a few more moderators. Now that we've hit 15,000 members in our Magic Crew, we're going to add a couple more. If you guys in the past have sent us an email asking to be a part of our group, we're going to be going through that wait list and picking a few more and having a call next week to sort of do a updated training for all of our mods. Just got to make sure we're all working together. And I can't wait to add a few more people to our mod list. So.
As you approach the loading platform, please note that it is divided into two distinct zones.
Corinne! Ninja Watch almost every day. Oh, that's awesome, Corinne. Thank you for saying hi this morning.
Just before the wall,
Fireflies ninja watching.
As you move out of interest zone, please notice the first signs. Each
I know,
road
Mount Sears and Beers.
Each road
Today is the last day of October. What do we? As much as I love the Christmas season, I feel like the year's slipping past so fast. But we'll get one more Halloween party bang tonight over at Universal. One more Halloween Horror Nights.
for you to safety, always remain seated during your safari and can wrap and keep arms, hands, legs, and feet up inside.
Oh, Mary Lou, welcome in.
Please keep your eyes on your children. Secure
Thank you so much for being a part of our streams. And believe me, we recognize the fact that just because you can't always chat doesn't mean you're not 100% here and a part of what we do. And that's why we like to recognize Ninja Watchers, because they are an integral part of what we do and how we have people come in and have fun with us every weekday. Awesome, Ashley. That's what we try to help people with the PDD, the post-Disney depression. So after your trip, come on in and relive some of the experiences. Remember, just the sights, the sounds really help out. Thank you, Mary Lou.
Not real. Don't worry, everyone. We are almost ready for you.
So yeah, Travis has seen it. He's seen it from firsthand. It is very small, what I can see. And old guy vision like myself, it's hard to see it all. So I try to do what I can to keep up with it. Believe me, but if I miss it, I never see it. Or if I can't respond to everything, it's not for want or for lack of trying. So. Good morning, welcome in, LP.
As you approach the loading dock, please note that it is divided into steps. The aircraft
Countdown's getting shorter, isn't it, Greg?
Please note the each road.
Jen's got me up on the big screen. She can't always chat sometimes because of that reason, but up on the screen. Good morning, Colin. How are you doing today? All right, so guys, we have less than 5 minutes before we get on the safari. So this is what I need you guys to do. If you have some friends out there who would enjoy riding along with us on the safari today, send them a text with the link of our stream in and say, hey, why don't you come look at some animals as we ride along? Invite them into the safari today. Happy Halloween. Let's look at some animals. Welcome in, David D. How you doing today? Happy Halloween, everybody. Welcome in, Queen of Hearts. How you doing today? Welcome in. I try hard. I hope that it seems like it's really easy, because there are times that it's just not. But thank you, HM and BAM. Appreciate it.
And welcome to Kilimanjaro Safaris. In order to keep your wait time to a minimum, we ask that you please keep close together, keep up with the party in front of you, and fill in all the available.
I'm glad you can join us just in time, Steve.
It is not necessary to form a single file line. If you are traveling with a stroller, please have children and valuables unloaded before you reach.
Now, when we get on the safari, I'm going to try to keep my chatter down to a minimum because we're going to have other people on the ride with me. So let's. You guys can continue to chat as we go around. I'll put up comments when we can, and if I can whisper, I actually will put the camera really close to my face so that I can still whisper and you guys can hear me as if I'm normally talking. But you guys continue to have some fun, but I will be reduced to what I can see. I cannot chat nearly as much, and I definitely can't put comments up like I can normally. So while we're riding, if you have a serious question that you'd like to have more information on, please hold the comment and the question until the end of the ride. Because if you ask it, there's a good chance I may not see it, or even if I see it, I might not be able to respond to it. So. Trick or treaters! Trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat for Halloween. And if you guys have been a member of our Magic Crew for a while and would like to be one of our patrons and to be a part of the intergroup as well, we'd love for you guys to check out patreon.com/ear-to-ear magic. Why is it important today? Because tomorrow is the first day of the month, but it's also the first Tuesday of the month. And the first Tuesday of every month, we have our patron Zoom call, which you're allowed to dial in audio and video, and for 2 hours, hang out with the rest of the crew patrons. And if you've always wanted to join, today and tomorrow is the best time to do it, because then you can join the call tomorrow night. So now, normally I like to wait to the back row. Is there already a line for it?
No, I can be the next truck after this.
Okay.
I can go to row 9 for
Row 9? Okay, perfect. Thank you. We'll get in the back so we won't disturb as many people. It's funny. She looked at me and she knew exactly what I was going to ask. We come in so often, the cast members know I try not to disturb other people when riding. So she looked at me. She's like, yeah, you're going to want the back row, right? Good morning, Michael Reed. How are you? Light. I hope. Well, it may be too late in the morning to get a good lion roar, but we can try. All right. Well, I'll tell you this, animals. If you want to get a lot more opportunities to take pictures, you can turn around and get pictures of animals even after you've passed them if you're in the back row. I like that. But what you are accepting yourself to is the fact that on the back row, it will be bouncy, extremely bouncy. I have a gimbal, so you guys don't always see it, but I am bounced all over the place. I'm like Tigger on the back row. So I like the back row for availability, for getting some good shots and videos of animals, but you do pay a price. Good morning, Maddie. How are you today? Squash banana. Good morning, Angela 411. Just in time for the safari. Gracias. And he's better shocked. What did you do, Sarah? I confused some dogs walking into work today. You were wearing your Stitch hoodie. Oh, you scared the poor puppies. Poor puppies. Not this one, but the next. And if you guys are just popping in, welcome to Kilimanjaro Safaris here at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park on this Halloween. I wonder if any of the animals are going to be dressed up on the safari today. The hippos dressed up. Giraffes dressed up as mice. just popping in, we love it if you hit that thumbs up button before we get started. Get those likes up for today, guys. Alrighty.
If your whole party doesn't fit with people in front of you, you're on the next truck.
Oh, I hope so, Carol.
On the right, watch your hands, arms, feet, and legs. Sort of slide.
It's a little bit longer than expected. Worth the wait, right? Welcome in Sydney.
Thank you, Ward. All right, my friends, as we say here in Harambe, it's one day, and that means let's go.
Let's go.
Ciao, everybody. Welcome to Kilimanjaro Safaris. My name is Axel, and I'll be your driver for the day or for the next week. Who knows? I might get lost. I do that sometimes. But before we head in, I have a couple quick safety reminders. Please remain seated and keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the truck at all times. If you happen to drop anything outside of the truck, I cannot stop to retrieve it. I'll have to call the ward to come and get it for you, so hold on tight to those belongings. If you're taking pictures, I do suggest you have your camera phones or your cameras out and ready. There's lots of animals out there, and I can't always stop for every single one. They certainly do not stop for me, so it's best to be prepared to get that perfect picture.
Here we go.
Please refrain from making any noises at the animals or yelling or anything like that, because you do get scared pretty easily. You don't want to do that. And most importantly, please no eating, drinking, smoking, or vaping. Yeah, I saw you. Smoking or vaping on the truck. Thank you. The animals do not like pretzel sticks or whatever it is you're eating. Yeah, 2020 vision. All right, first animal you're going to see here in the Little Ituri Forest is actually kind of hidden up on the left side. It's the bongo. The bongo is also known as the ghost of the forest because it's very good at hiding. Their large horns lean back, which allows them to get through thick and tangled underbrush much easier. Easy way to tell the males apart from the females is by looking at their necks. The males have much darker necks than the females do. And also really hidden over on the far right side.
The okapi is really hidden over there.
There is the okapi. You can barely see it. The okapi is very shy and reclusive, and a lot of people think it's related to the zebra because it has black and white stripes on its legs. But it's not. It's actually the closest living relative to the giraffe. We know they're related because they have very similar facial structures.
Welcome in. How you doing, Sir
If you
Bob?
put them side by side, they look almost identical in the face. All right, let's see what else we can find here. I do see a black rhino coming up on the left side. The black rhino can get up to about 3,000 pounds. It also has no natural predators. But their biggest threat is humans because they're poached for their horns, which are made out of keratin. Same stuff our fingernails and hair are made out of. If you look up on the right, you'll see the greater kudu. There's a couple of them up there. They're all female. I know that because only the males have horns. The females stay in packs of about 3 to 10. All the males stay by themselves most of the time.
I
Also, if you
know
look above
another
your head,
species
you'll
that
see
does
an
that.
animal spotting guide. Those are a lot of the animals we're going to get to see today, and I can't guarantee we'll see every single one because they each have different migration, eating, and sleeping patterns. But I have a good feeling we'll see quite a few of them out here, so just keep an eye.
It freaks too many people out, poison
It
apple.
looks like we're now heading out of the forest and heading over towards the Santi River.
There are people who actually sued Disney because they were afraid during
By the
the
way, raise
bridge.
your hand if this is your first time on the safari. 2 people? Cool, me too. Welcome. I just found this truck out in the parking lot, so I guess we're all in for quite the adventure today. We'll see what happens. Let's check the water down here. If you look back on the right, you'll see the Nile hippopotamus. There's 2 hippos in the water back there. When the hippo is born, it weighs about 85 pounds. It's also one of the most dangerous animals in Africa because it's territorial. They spend most of their days submerged in water to keep out of the heat, and then they come out of the water at night, which is when they're most active. There's a couple more on the left side. These are a little easier to see. I see 1, 2. The third one is fully submerged in the water. You can barely see it, but it's there. They can actually hold their breath underwater for about 5 to 8 minutes. Even when they're asleep down there, their body automatically goes up to get air when they need it. And then it goes back down without them even having to wake up.
Welcome in, Shoshana.
They also don't swim because they don't float very well, so they mainly just walk along the ground underwater. That's how they get around. And I don't think I'm seeing any more hippos over here, but I am seeing the Nile crocodile on the left side. It's like 5 or 6 of them back then. The average Nile crocodile is about 16 feet long and weighs 500 pounds. They also consume about half their body weight per meal. So that's 250 pounds of food every time they eat. It's quite a bit of food. If you ever see one just hanging out with its mouth open, that's how they regulate their body temperature. Since they don't sweat, they have to let all their heat out through their mouths to cool off. They're also very gentle with their eggs. They keep their eggs in their mouth, move them around between their teeth, and that helps the hatching process. Both the males and the females do that, and they lay around 70 eggs at a time. And then on the right side, you'll see the baobab tree, also known as the upside down tree, because it just looks like it took it straight out of the ground and stuck its roots out. It's leafless for about 9 months out of the year. It can store thousands of gallons of water in its trunk for the droughts. The water stored in its trunk can be consumed by animals who are migrating or who are just thirsty and can't find water anywhere else. That gives it its second nickname, the Tree of Life. The really big tree you saw when you first came into the park today is also called the Tree of Life. And if you look closely, you'll see that it's a baobab tree with leaves. There's also over 300 different animals carved into it. So next time you walk past that big tree, try to see how many different animals you find hidden in there. All right, we're now entering the west side of the African savanna. The African savanna is very big, so the animals here are going to be a little more spread out from each other. I'm already seeing a couple different animals coming up here.
Oh, the Watusi cattle was far up today. Nice.
All right, so first up, these animals with the really big horns that you're going to see on the right side. These are Ankole cattle. The Ankole cattle is the only domesticated animal on the reserve, and their horns can get up to about 6 feet long. They use the horns as a cooling mechanism, letting blood flow through and that lets out any excess body heat. The horns may look really big and heavy, but
any day now, David. Any day now.
It looks like a honeycomb structure with veins running all throughout. You'll also see the Maasai giraffe over on the right side. It's the tallest land animal on Earth. They can grow anywhere from 18 to 20 feet tall. In fact, they're so tall that when the babies are born, they drop 6 feet straight down to the ground. Ouch. On the left side is the African wild dog.
Awesome, Norm. If we see him, we'll love to see him in the parks.
The African wild dog is also known as the painted dog because of the pattern on its fur. They're the most successful hunters in the wild, catching about 90% of the prey they hunt. The way they catch their prey is by chasing it until it passes out from exhaustion.
Look at the pumpkin.
They can run very long distances without getting tired.
It's a Mickey pumpkin on top of their den.
A lot of people think they're related to hyenas because they kind of look similar, but they're not. It's a completely different species. These are more related to the dogs that we know. On the far left side is the sable antelope, the symbol of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. They're actually pretty tough. They go head-to-head with lions. They are not scared of their predators.
Zebras. A couple of zebras over
Their
here.
horns are sharp, lean really far back. That helps prevent animals from attacking them from behind. And these large structures we're passing here are termite mounds. Termite mounds are made out of dirt, spit, and dung. Elephants will use them as scratching posts. Goats and other smaller animals will use them as lookout posts. They stand right on the very top, and that way we can
guys want to see a giraffe up
360
close?
degree view of any predators that might be coming after them. You'll see some wildebeest coming up on the right side. Then a couple more giraffes pretty close here on the left. Let's pull up next to this one here. Just make sure everyone is seated at all times. A couple more things about the giraffe. They learn how to walk and run within the first hour of life. They also sleep standing up most of the time. They need to get away from predators quickly if they need to. They only sleep about 30 minutes a day. They also eat for 20 hours a day. Sounds like a good ratio to me.
Sounds like a YouTube
They
live
have the
streamer.
same number of vertebrae in their necks as humans do. We both have 7. Theirs are just a little bit bigger than ours. And they also have a prehensile tongue. Basically what that means is their tongue can bend just like our fingers. Helps them grip onto leaves better while they're eating. Their tongues are about 18 inches long, and they're also purple, which looks pretty cool.
Keeps them from sunburning.
Then on the right side, you'll see the Patterson Zealand, the largest antelope in the world. The males can get up to about 6 feet tall at the shoulder. Very, very big. They can also jump 10 feet straight up into the air.
Look, the springbok.
Speaking of jumping, on the right, you'll see my favorite animal on the safari, the springbok.
Springbok. They can
They
prompt.
get their name because they can spring 6 feet high and 13 feet forward in a single leap. They're also in the top 10 fastest land animals on Earth, running about 50 to 60 miles an hour. About as fast as the cheetah, which makes them very hard to catch up with. They're also adorable.
Yes.
All right, let's keep going.
When they jump up in the air, it's called pronking. P-R-O-K-M-K-I-N-G. Pronking.
And now we're going to head on over towards the east side of the savannah.
Now, earlier Jessica was asking about how do they keep the animals apart from one another. Notice down here, animals will not cross those areas because their hooves will fall in between the spokes. So it keeps the animals in their spaces.
Nothing much on the left, but if you look on the far right side, you'll see a male African elephant. I know that's a male because he's pretty secluded from any large groups. Elephants are very social and the mothers stay with the young, but when the males reach their teenagers, they go off on their own. We are about to get really up close to this guy. I have a shortcut. It's just up here on the right, and I'm pretty excited because I love elephants. All right, here we go. Whoa, never mind. It's closed. Oh, that's embarrassing. This has never happened to me before. Well, since my shortcut's closed, let's keep going here. Because we're taking a long way now, which means I just extended your vacation by at least a week. You're welcome. Oh, we also have to cross this super old rusty bridge. It shakes quite a bit, makes a lot of noise, but I think I should be okay because I have my seatbelt on. You guys just hold on tight, don't make any sudden movements. Here we go. Oh, hey, cool, it's cracked. There's about 3 zip ties holding it together, though, so I think we should be good.
Appreciate that, Pigman.
boy. Whew, I made it.
I made it.
And the back made it. Let's go.
Whoa! And we're going.
All right. We all made it safely off that bridge and into the red clay pits. I do see some tusk marks in the clay that's coming up on the right, which could be a good sign that we might see some more elephants around. They like to eat the clay because it provides it with nutrients, so let's be on the lookout here because they could be anywhere. I think I saw one past the baobab tree back there. Let's get a little closer and make sure.
Ben Paviano. Ooh. Oh. Oh.
So again, the type of elephant we're finding in this area is the African elephant. One way you can tell them apart from many others is by looking at their ears. Their ears are very big. They're actually kind of shaped like the continent of Africa. I don't know if that's a coincidence or not, but it's still pretty cool. They're also very smart. They know they have sensitive skin, so they use mud as a natural sunblock. They fling the mud over to their bodies with their trunks. That helps protect them from the harmful rays of the sun. I think they're kind of hidden back.
Wow, no elephants
Far
out today.
left side. But something you can actually see is the greater flamingo. The lightest shade of pink out of all the flamingos. They get their color from the brine shrimp they eat, and they are born gray. So if you see some gray and white ones around there, those are the newer ones that just haven't gotten their full color. But they will eventually. They just need to grow a little more and eat some more shrimp, which doesn't sound too bad to me. Also, that's an odd shape for an island. I don't think I've ever seen one shaped like that before. It looks kind of
It's
familiar.
a
but I can't
flamingo
really tell.
pumpkin over there.
Here's the elephants. There's
Yeah,
3
they
of
are.
them right there on the left.
Oh, they are. They're right there. They're hiding.
And as we head into this side, I did find a baby white rhino coming up. Well, baby and his mom. So the white rhino can get up to about 6,000 pounds, making it twice as big as the black rhino from earlier. Despite their name, they're not actually white, they're more of a gray color. They get their name from the Afrikaans word bite, which means wide, because they have wide mouths. I think the name kind of just got lost in translation there. They're also pretty blind. They can't see more than a couple feet in front of them, so they mainly rely
was
on
a
their
Mingo
hearing
pumpkin.
to get around. They have very sensitive hearing. They kind of bump into a lot of things while they're walking around, which is fitting because a group of rhinos is actually called a crash.
Ah,
A crash of rhinos.
Mingo alert.
Now we do have to be very careful right now. We're entering cheetah territory. They're usually pretty hard to see because they're good at blending in, but I already found at least one laying down right in the middle of the hill up on the left. So there's one cheetah. Let's see if there's any others around. I believe I just found 2 more. Let's pull up next to them. They're way up ahead there.
There's another pumpkin up there too, guys. Up on the hill and we can see that.
All right, so these 2 are going to be laying down in this top left corner here. The cheetah is the fastest land animal on Earth. They can run up to about 70 miles an hour, but they can only maintain that speed for a couple hundred yards because they're built more for sprinting, not long distance running. They can run the length of a football field in about 4 seconds. They're also not considered big cats like lions and tigers because they don't roar. Cheetahs mainly just growl and purr like really big house cats. But please do not try to pet a cheetah like a house cat because her claws never retract. That does not sound like a good time to me. Speaking of cats, this large rock structure on the left side is called a kopie. Lions tend to hang out at kopies. In fact, I just found, let's see, there's a female lion up top there. Oh, there's 2 females. Let's see if we can get a better look right here. And then the male's a little further down. We'll pull up next to them in a second. But here's the 2 female lions. And then the male is going to be on the end over here. So with lions, the females primarily do the hunting while the males stay back home with the young. They mainly do their hunting at night, which is when they're most active because they do sleep about 16 to 20 hours a day. Also, a lion's roar can be heard up to 5 miles away, so while you're at the park a little later on, keep your ears open because you might hear them roaring. It's very, very loud. Found a couple warthogs. They're a little hard to see, but they're behind that big fallen tree there on the left. They're sleeping. Actually, there's one that's easier to see. It's down on the inside this last hole down here on the left. They're burrowers, which means they dig those, and that's where they live most of the time. They sleep with their tusks sticking out to ward off any predators. They're also in the same family as the domestic pig. And then coming up on the right, you'll see some ostrich eggs right before the grass. Those eggs are pretty big, which makes sense because the ostrich is the largest bird in the world.
So no other
They're
white
also
rhinos out
so they
today.
mainly use their wings to help them steer while they run, and they run fast, about 35
And
to
they
40 miles.
run so
Each one
far
of those eggs
away.
weighs about 3 pounds, and a full-grown human adult can stand on one, and it wouldn't even crack. Very strong. It looks like we are about to enter Bugatti Glen.
More of those areas that keep the animals from moving from one to the other. They can't make
Bugatti
that
Glen
pass.
is where the warden lives. That's his house right down there, and he likes to keep one specific type of animal at the house, Nigerian dwarf goats. I'm already seeing a couple goats over here. There's some in the backyard, a couple on top of the house, some on the porch. Those are all fully grown adults, by the way.
Oh, look at the one.
As big as they're gonna get. They're staying here
They're
forever.
headbutting up at top.
The warden likes to keep the goats safe here at the house, and in return, they're provided with very nutritious milk. Milk which you can then sell or turn into cheese. It's very valuable here in the village. They're also really good for the ecosystem around here. They eat all the bad weeds and other plants in the ground that other animals won't. They can eat quite a bit because they have 4 stomachs, very similar to that of a giraffe, which is why the giraffe and the dwarf goat both have pot bellies. All right, my friends, as we approach the end of our safari, I just want to take a little time to talk about conservation. If you'd like to help out with Disney's conservation efforts, you can donate to the Disney Conservation Fund. Any dollar amount you'd like, Disney will match that donation dollar for dollar. If you'd like to help out, you can do it at any of the retail or merch shops at the park. Just go up to any register and let them know. Also, here comes the best part, the splash song. Made it, we're back at base camp, just like that. It only took us about 2 weeks to get back, which isn't too bad considering my last safari took about a month. We got stuck in the mud for 3 weeks, and it wasn't pretty, but at least we made it back in a timely manner this time. These 2 weeks really only felt like 20 minutes, but that time flies by when you're having fun. Alright, now let's see where we're going to dock today. Let's move on to the other side. So unfortunately, this is going to be the end of our safari. But here at Kilimanjaro
Glad you could
Safaris,
join
we
us,
don't
your
like to
daily
say
animal.
goodbye 'cause that's just too sad and too final. Instead, here we like to say Kwaherini, which means go well. As we approach the dock, please make sure you have all of your personal belongings. Watch your head and step as you exit. And have a wild rest of your day here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Once again, my name is Axel.
Glad
Thank
you
you
could
so
join us
much
this
for
morning, Go
riding my
Tigers.
safari today, and I hope to see you back very, very soon.
Happy
All
Halloween,
right,
be
with your hands off
Disney.
the legs, doors letting open fire, and everybody have a great rest of your day. You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right, that was the Kilimanjaro Safari, guys. Glad you could join us here this morning. Disney's Animal Kingdom for our Halloween Safari. All the pumpkins. Did you guys see all the pumpkins that were out there with the animals today? That was really cool. I wish I could have gotten better action photos, but I don't think I got much of anything but orange blobs. But there was a pumpkin out with the painted dogs, the cheetahs, the flamingos had a mingo pumpkin. It's kind of fun. Welcome in, Stitch. Thanks for dropping in before you drop in. We got our bachelor gorillas out today. I wonder if they have a Halloween pumpkin. I bet if they did, they probably destroyed it pretty quickly. I don't see KJ leaving it up for display purposes. I can see him immediately destroying it. So we've got one over here. We got another off to the left. Let's see if we can see him from this side. Our bachelor on the left was like completely laid out. Yeah, he's around the corner. So just out of view. But it looks like they and a lot of other animals today did get a Halloween pumpkin. So they get to celebrate Halloween as well here. Are you sincere? I sincerely hope he stops and bring all the good little boys and girls toys for being the most sincere in the land. All right, so I'm probably behind in the chat, but that still means we probably don't have much more time left for today's poll. If you guys haven't voted in the lunch poll already, do it before it closes. Susan will close it without any warning, and you will be left out. After you guys get to help choose where we're going to have lunch today. I think we have at least 4 options. I can't see the poll, so it's a complete surprise to me, so don't let me know what's in it. But there seemed to be some happiness from those of you guys in the community today from the chat as to some of our options. So you guys get to choose. So last minute votes, put them in. And Susan will order it through the My Disney Experience app where I can't see it. She'll just tell me where the winning location is. And we'll wait until we get there to find out what we're having for lunch today. Thank you guys for voting and being part of our live streams. Welcome in, Mama Real Deal. How are you today? It says, there you go. Convince people to vote for yours. Give them good reasons. Welcome in, Thorin. So for Halloween today, I dressed up as a live streamer. I know it's not very fun. I have on my blue shirt, my white hat, my over positive smile. I will say this, I have seen at least 5 Judy Hops since we've gotten off of our trail. I love the Judy Hops and Nick Wilde cosplays and costumes. Welcome in, Kate. How are you doing today? Happy Halloween. James is rooting for option number 1, guys. So I actually was able to sit by myself at the back of the safari, which gave me a little bit more flexibility as far as moving around and showing you guys what's available. There actually was a family who was going to sit with me, but then the woman who was getting into the vehicle looked at me. She's like, "Are you going to be videoing?" And I didn't have the heart to tell her that I carry all this stuff around purely for weight training. But before he could even answer, she's like, "We're just going to get back off." I'm like, "Okay, it's okay. I don't bite. I won't video you. Nobody in our stream came to see you today. They all want to see the giraffes." So, hippos. Good morning and welcome in, Gallery Man. How are you? I know, Julia, dressed up as a live streamer. Welcome in, FM Ever After. Can't wait to meet you guys later this week. Some of our magic crew are going to be running with us and spending some time with us this week. So you guys travel safe. Zero food wasted. This is a shirt that's like, that's me right there. We don't waste the food. We eat it. All right, Susan says the poll is closed. Head to the Harambe market. That's right around the corner. Really? How did that work out? Let's go to Harambe. All right, I'll slowly make my way over there. I'll take a little bit of time so that we'll have enough time for them to prepare the food. Susan will put the order in. They can start preparing it. And until then, I'll take a look at some treats, some eats. Guys, this is the last day for Halloween treats. We won't get to see any of these awesome orange, purple, and candy corn kind of treats after today. It's all going to go to Christmas now.
How many things
The zero food wasted. It was. You guys chose the right place at the right time. I am right around the corner from Harambe Market. So, while we're over here, I'll show you guys what some of the options are for dining at the Harambe Market. You get the ribs and chicken bowl, a grilled chicken bowl, a ribs bowl, a wing bowl, Kimba. If you guys want to do a screen grab and check it out later yourself, here's the menu. Alrighty. Grab a couple of napkins while we're waiting. Good morning, Jimmy. How you doing today? Oh, the scroll I just lost it. Heading to the end of November. Well, we're here to help you out and to get you ready for your trip. So, Jimmy, ask away if you have questions. Let us know. Order is ready at number 56809. Welcome in, Add the Dutch. I thought he was coming on Saturday. I gotta remember now. Good morning, Emily. Welcome in. So I got an order for 6809. Yes.
I'm sure it's coming right now. Would you
Okay.
like some cups of water?
That would be great. Thank you.
How many would you like?
Just one. I actually walked up to the wrong window. Oh, I did. I walked up to the wrong window. I did. I saw number 4 and immediately went over here thinking it was 5. I went the wrong way. I saw 4 and I thought this was 5.
Here's your walk.
I'm making you walk far. I'm sorry.
Absolutely. Have a great day. I'll probably need you for your number.
Let's say I could just walk down there and grab it. Let's see. Down here. It might actually be down here. Hello. Order 6809.
6809?
Yes. Yes.
All righty. There you go.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
All right. What do we get? What is it? What is it? All right. We got a stray fry. We lost the fry. All right. Let's go grab a table. All right, let's find ourselves a place to dine. This is a really big table. I hate to take up a big table if there's a smaller table. But if I sit over here in the corner, then I can eat and not have anybody else be worried about my camera. So, all right. So it looks like we've got a kids meal today. This is our chicken bowl. It's $8.49. Comes with a side and a soft drink. And it really doesn't honestly look like much. So we'll have to wait and see. All right, so I'm going to actually move over a little bit farther over. Let's see if we can grab a table that's just for one or two people. I hate to take up a bigger table, but I was really hoping to get somewhere in the corner. I think this is going to work over here, though. Loud music, but we'll deal with it. So I have to tell you, my first impressions are not that high. It looks kind of like not much to it. What do you guys think? No, oh, Rob, you were that close, my friend. You were that close. The great thing, yes, and the great thing about kids' meals, if you try something and they don't like it, you can simply go up and say, my son did not care for this. Can I trade it out for another kids' meal? And we had a lot of chance for them to try new foods doing that way. They became a lot more open to trying it as well. So let me get a couple of shots. And we will grab this and be done. How are you guys doing this Halloween? I have a quick mic. I really should have gotten. I'm gonna see if I can go find myself a little bit of condiments, maybe some dipping sauces. Be right back. place today. If I could only choose one park, it would be kind of hard for me to do, David. I do like Magic Kingdom just because it's the original park. At the same time, though, I do love being in Epcot, and I do love the festivals that are in the park. And just this past week, they did announce the dates for Epcot International Festival of the Arts returning in January, February of next year. So it's hard to choose between the two. Yeah, you're going to be dancing at the Festival of the Arts. Great festival. All right. So this is our kids' chicken bowl. We're going to really need to hope we got some good flavor in there because there's not a lot going in there other than just the rice and the chicken. The chicken has some decent flavor to it. So I don't know, is this like a jasmine rice? Slightly sticky rice? Calamar, welcome in. All right, happy birthday. Happy belated birthday, I should say. Hope you had a great one over the Magic Kingdom yesterday. Are you still on vacation? Stay here with us on this week as well? Welcome in, Sydney. How are you doing today? Happy Halloween. Poor Candy. We may have to see if we can find ourselves one last Halloween treat. So we'll see how we can make that happen. So, for the kids' bowl, I'm really shocked that there's not some sort of a sauce or something to this, but let's look at it from two different perspectives. This is a very simple, oversimplified dessert entree for kids, but keep in mind, it's good to have options that are not too complicated or too flavorful for those who still haven't developed their full palate. So, there's not a lot going on in the food bowl, chicken bowl. So for those kids who like it plain, you don't want all this fancy stuff, you know, your chicken nugget kind of crowd, this is something that, you know, may appeal to them. But if your child has already started on their culinary adventures, this might likely bore them. I can see a really good sauce, like a seasoned spice sauce, would make a big difference with this. all the options today were kids meals. And I think it's good for us to show you guys that some of the kids meals are available as well. And kids meals, honestly, are a great way to go many of the time. But this is very much a very simple kids meal. I was going to say, Jen, for someone who's used to doing French fries a lot, this is something good for Chase. It's nothing. It's nothing over the top crazy. And you do have to have some kid options for the simplified taste. Totally get that. So they didn't really have any condiments. They have mayonnaise and ketchup. But no sauce is readily available. Whoops. I'm in trouble now. I'm at the kids' table. On the board. All right, so a couple other announcements. I want to make sure to share with you guys while we're sitting here having a meal. Don't forget that our cruise is still open for you guys. Anyone that's interested, we'll be having our Ear to Ear Magic group cruise June 23rd to the 26th. Thank you to everybody who's already contacted Susan and put their deposits down for their staterooms. I'm excited. We have so many members already signed up and going on the cruise. Is there anybody in the chat today who have already put their deposits down for theirs? If you would like some information, and if you would like to know more about pricing or to put your initial $50 deposit down for rooms that have already been set aside for this cruise, reach out and send us an email, chrisedwards@travelmation.net, susanedwards@travelmation.net. We'd love to have you guys join us on the Royal Caribbean Independence of the Seas for a 4-day, 3-night cruise coming up in summer 2023. And if you would like other information just about how cruising works or stuff like that, let us know. And if you've already put your deposit down, we would love to extend an invitation to you guys to join our Facebook group just for those who are going on the cruise. So you can communicate with, talk with, and chat with those people who will be on the ship with us next summer. And so we can communicate with you guys further when things like specials come up. Because in November, there'll be a Black Friday special for upgrade options for Royal Caribbean. Save you some money on those as well. And I missed this earlier because we were on the safari or before, but we just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal from the Magic Crew. This morning we got not one but 2 PayPals, and I missed both of them. So I'm so sorry, guys. The very first PayPal we got today was from George Asher. George sent over $6.26. Mahalo Ohana for that PayPal. Thank you so much. And looking forward to being able to spend more time with you and your family next year as well on trips. But thank you so much for the PayPal this morning. And in a second, Caitlin and Emily sent over a $10 PayPal that says, have a treat on Caitlin and Emily. Happy Halloween. Thank you, Caitlin. Thank you, Emily. Happy Halloween to you guys as well. Thank you for that. We'll have to grab ourselves a Halloween treat today. Something just to sort of, you know, I forgot our last day of October. Thank you guys for that. All right. So, talk about our food options here today. We did grab a kids meal. We highly recommend getting kids meals here at the parks, guys. They are cheaper and they allow you to budget some more money later on to maybe do some snacks or an additional treat later on. Today's was the chicken bowl over here at Harambe. The chicken, ever so slightly seasoned. The rice, just plain slightly sticky rice. Overall, as a kid's meal, I think that's a great option because a lot of kids these days, if they don't have chicken nuggets, they don't want to eat anything. So that's sort of a step up from just having the plain chicken nuggets. It's very simple, but for me, to judge from what we're going to be looking at today. And today's going to be the last day we can use Mickey pumpkins, guys. I don't know if anybody else is sad about that. But we rate all of our food on a scale of 1 to 5. And let me just tell you, I'm rating this on my opinion, as me eating this, not as thinking about maybe a kid who comes along and enjoys this. As a kid, it's a great option. As an adult who's looking for something to eat, I find it to be way too oversimplified. It's basically just grilled chicken and rice. No sauces, nothing else to go along with it. So I don't know. Would I have this again? If I had a choice, probably not. I'm looking for a little bit more of something, a little bit more flavorful, a little bit something more of a culinary adventure. And this is basically just a rest stop along the way. So overall, I don't know. I'd probably give this 2 out of 5 pumpkins. So it was okay amount of food, but not a lot. And there wasn't much like craziness going on. So great as a kid meal option, but if you're looking for more food, I would probably suggest looking for something else on the menu. So. What are we going to do? We won't have our Mickey pumpkins anymore. Birds. Birds. Welcome in, Darren. How are you doing today? Hope you're feeling better. Just because, like, I tried to get you the burger. Thank you, Jessica. But it's good for us to try something like this as well. After today, we'll have to do Mickey turkeys. I'll have a thing on that one for a bit. Welcome in, Hatbox Ghost. How are ya? Jeff says, I think Chris will have dreams for his Halloween treat. Oh, yeah. Plenty of room. Brian says, my daughter is auditioning for her high school Beauty and the Beast. Is it high school or Hollywood Studios? Because that... And the reason I asked that is because I know a lot of high school productions will do Disney on Broadway. So I'm assuming that's Hollywood Studios. She's auditioning for her performance this week. The best of luck, Brian. I hope she does an excellent job. Sue Ann says, yes, turkeys. We'll have to do turkeys. Welcome in, Alpha Stitch. Good to see you. Yes, Stacy, you can. You can very much do that. You can go back up and say, you know, this isn't quite what I was expecting. And the thing is, as long as you do it in a polite manner and let them know, I didn't really care for this meal. Can I exchange it for something else? Your mileage may vary, but they're usually, every time we've ever had that happen, we've had no problem asking for, you know, an additional this, an additional that, or if they have a sauce or something, they can give you something to enhance it. Oh yes, very well. Early, what is your favorite place to eat in Animal Kingdom? Nomad Lounge. The Nomad Lounge is an awesome lounge. Right over there by Tiffin's and just outside of Pandora. Great food and a great place to sit and enjoy. And, so we'll have to go back there. We haven't been there in a bit. We have to go back there soon. All right, so let's get back going out here, guys. Drink some water. Here. If I have it. All right, let's get back out. I'm going to take this to the trash and we'll get going again. It's more fun in the parks. That's fine. We have live music coming. I noticed that the speaker went out a bit. I couldn't figure out why the speaker was gone. And it's because we got live music coming here in Harambe Market. Come on, there we go. Where's our musician? Where is he hiding at? All right. Hope you guys are having a fine day this Halloween day. There he is. I knew he was out here somewhere. This is why our speaker went silent, but it's well worth it. A meal and music. Thank you very much. It's great. Thank you. You get serenaded as you enjoy your meal out here at Harambe Market. Like as soon as I heard him, I'm like, oh, he's around here somewhere. Where'd he go? Finally, good afternoon. Hope you're having an excellent day today. So I'm going to check our booth up here in just a second. Welcome in, DVC Deborah. How are you? I was curious to see. We still have Mickey popcorn buckets and Simba popcorn buckets up here for purchase. Let's see the Simba. He's not supposed to hang out like that, but it's a very awkward popcorn bucket. You're supposed to be like you hold him up like he's being held up at the beginning of The Lion King. But you can't set him down that way. You have to turn him upside down to make him kind of sit like flat. So a little awkward. Doing good, Deborah. A little tired from last night, but you know, the tired is a good price to pay. We had a lot of fun at Fort Wilderness last night. If you guys have never seen or been a part of the Halloween activities that happen over at Fort Wilderness, I highly recommend you go back and watch the replay of last night's stream. It's only a couple hours. We even have a special guest, the Headless Horseman, pop in today or last night. So that was really cool. My son Owen joined me for last night's stream, and he told me on the way home, he's like, that. He says that really made my day. He says I really enjoyed that. So thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to spend time with my son on the stream and share those experiences with them as well. So it's funny though, because about a week ago, I actually took on the way out from doing a live stream that day, I took a photo pass photography spot and took a picture, and I got home and opened it up to look at it. Hatbox Ghost, and dude walking beside me had on a blue polo and a white hat. He looked about 20 years younger than me, and he had no facial hair and a lot less mileage on him, but so Jen, I have been told the shirts are done and we're ready to ship out. The only reason they got delayed is because of me, because the shirts took a little bit longer to get in the mail. Some of the people who were ordering shirts are coming here this week, and some of them wanted to wear their shirts for our meetups, for the Run Disney meetup. So I'll take full responsibility to ask them actually to hold off on shipping them so that we can get those who would be coming this week to get sent to me so that I can get them to everybody. So if they wanted to wear them for pictures of the race, they would have it. Everybody else's will be going out. No problem this week. Expected to be about, they say about 8 to 9 days, depending on how U.S. Postal Service works. But the shirts are done and ready to go out. They only got delayed because I was afraid that if they mailed them out last week and it took 8 days for them to go, that people's shirts who were coming here this week for the race would come home to their shirts waiting in their mailboxes and not going to have a chance to have them here. So
Back on the Yeti ride, Michael.
he had a good time. So thank you guys for letting him be a part of it. It was a fun evening. I have more video and photos from after last night's stream to share with you guys. So if you don't already, I'd love for you guys to join us and follow us on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook, and some of the other photos and some of the other videos that I took last night of things we didn't get to in the live stream, we will share with you guys there. All right, so before we go to Expedition Everest, I think it's worth taking a risk going on Maharaja Jungle Trek. The connection there is oftentimes a little spotty and can be a little difficult, but today we're going to see if we can make our way over to see the tigers and learn a little bit more about Conrad, our new Sumatran tiger, over on the Maharaja Jungle Trek. So let's head on over and see if we can go see our new tiger. And while we're looking at animals exhibits today, keep your eyes out for some pumpkins. We've already seen at least 4 Halloween pumpkins out for the animals in their exhibits today. So hopefully we'll see a little bit more. those are some crunchy tater tots too. Simba. At least it was ketchup. I can imagine a whole lot worse things. Simba. All right, we're going over to the Maharaja Jungle Trek. This is where you will find the tigers here in the park. I can imagine. Go Tigers. Let's see if our Komodo dragon is out today.
See that big rock right there? Up and over.
Yeah, the Komodo dragon's out on the other side of the rock. Let's see if we can see him from the other side.
Stay on your wrist and not come off.
Yeah, he's on the back side of the rock over here. Here he is. Right there. Oh, you're fine. Go ahead. I got this gigantic stick I can hold it with. Normally he likes to sit on the rocks because the rocks are actually heated. So that the animals, even in colder weather, they can have a little sunbathing.
No, I want to say I got them from
Welcome in, Debbie. Just missed our lunch today. We had a chicken bowl over. It's a kids' chicken bowl over at Harambe Market. We're going to start to see those coming around probably about a week from today. We're going to really start to see them come through. All right, let's keep on going. Let other people see the Komodo. It is not spicy. Not a lot of flavor to it. So, slightly grilled chicken. Rice, that's it. Welcome in, Bob. So we're going to be going through the bat house here is historically had terrible connection service inside. So, morning, Leo, welcome in. Monkeys are a little bit more available for being seen, so I'll stop real quick just to let you guys see these guys. All right. It's a cool exhibit in here. All right, so the bats, we cannot get cell service in these bats. So I am going to go through this room very quickly. So, oh, thank you. Before I lose connection. Go, go, go. All right. We're in the midst of a bunch of rock. So I'm going to take you guys up. This is the first of our tiger viewing. Let's see if we can see Conrad up here. Oh, there he is. He's way on out there past the trees. Let's see if I can. This way. He's back in the back. Look, it's very far back. We can probably get a better view of him from one of the other viewing areas. He's kind of lounging in the back there, in the shade of the tree. You need to do the cheeseburger pod, most definitely. It's a lot more fun of a meal. Good afternoon and welcome in, Lisa. How are you doing today? Sorry, I'm walking down steps, so I can't always do touchscreen. Let's see if we can get a better view of him down here. Welcome in, Miranda. Yeah, there he is. He just jumped up. Welcome in and good afternoon, Wolf. €5 for a real Thuringian bratwurst. Some good eats. Thank you so much, Wolf. Appreciate that. Glad you could join us here today. Thank you for the super chat. All right, let's see if our tiger will go for a walk here.
All right, where's the tiger? Ahí está. Mira el tigre mío caminando encima, ¿lo viste? Mira el tigre, Nuni, viene para acá. Cuidado, te come.
I'm okay if they come walking down here. Oh no, man, we're flopped.
Se acostó.
We're done. It's like I'm not walking down there. I don't want to make it easier to be seen. You know, firefighter, I can't speak to that one actually. I do know that in the animal exhibits, they do a lot of things in order to make things more comfortable for the animals, such as the Komodo dragon. The rock that we saw is not necessarily a real rock; it's Disney real, and it does have a heater installed of it, so the animal has a place to go and hang out. So I can definitely talk to that. But as far as the other environments, I can't really say I've ever heard stories of that. Good afternoon, Sea Walker Show. How you doing today? I was going to show you guys. Did you see the hidden Mickey? I don't even need our tiger here. Well, bless you. So we saw from over there. Is this our new tiger out today? Is this Conrad?
Conrad.
So we had somebody earlier ask how old Conrad was.
10 years old.
10 years old. Okay.
He'll be a little bit younger than our female that we have.
Uh-huh.
About 11.
And
she's currently backstage. She's not out here right now because it's like his first week out here.
right.
They're gonna let him
Get
used
acclimated and get used to the environment.
Yep.
It's stressful
Still
enough.
hasn't been over here yet on the other side.
Uh-huh.
So when I grew up, they have him get more comfortable over here, and then I'll have him come over here.
That's awesome. And where did Conrad come from again?
Not sure. They didn't really tell
I was gonna
us.
say, all I know is I'd heard that he comes through with the program that you guys use.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't sure if
That
exactly.
the ADA, like accredited institution. So I can tell you, he's been here about maybe 2 months now already. He's been in quarantine for a little bit.
Ah, so this is his first time out.
Yep.
Awesome.
He came out, I think, a week ago now. So.
Cool.
Oh, we got Conrad?
Yep. Cool.
Here's Conrad. So you can see a little bit better view. He's from over here. Conrad is 10 years old. He's been in the exhibit for a week now, and the female that he will be in the exhibit with later on is 11 years old. So I wish I could get rid of that right there. You can see him. He's right there in that shade. So this is brand new for him. He's actually been here for 2 months, they said. He's been in quarantine. So I bet he's enjoying this because after being in quarantine for 2 months, he finally gets this gigantic exhibit to himself, and probably likes it a whole lot more than the alternative. Welcome in, Stephanie. Bonjour. So what do I know about the artificial sunset? Haha. Artificial sunsets. There is, let's see if I can see Conrad a little bit better. Maybe he'll be close up next time we come through. Artificial sunsets. They do actually have an artificial sun set on the horizon over on Kilimanjaro Safaris. Not a lot of people know about it, but the problem is that the animals are very much tuned to their schedule. And in order to help enhance their time on the savannah and to trick them into thinking that it's not dark yet, and because as soon as the sun goes down, they're like, all right, let's go inside. We got to go inside to our exhibit. They have an artificial sunset. So as long as that sunset's turned on, it fools the animals into thinking that it's still a lot earlier than they thought it was. And allows them to be on exhibit a little longer. So you may or may not recognize it. You may not even know it's ever there. But they have installed an artificial sunset over on the Safari Savannah to trick the animals a little bit into staying out a little bit longer than they normally would. Look at this duck migration. Welcome in, my chat. How are you? So is Conrad Sumatran or Malayan? I thought he was Sumatran, but he's so new that I haven't even had a chance to really. They just announced that he was even here, even though he's been here for 2 months. This is sort of the first time, so I'll have to go back and ask some more questions and do some more digging. Always good to learn a little bit something here and there. I don't know if I'm easily entertained, guys, but watching these ducks is pretty cool. They're just slowly jaunting their way across. Knowing that these birds can fly, but they're taking their time walking here and there. He's got a little bit of a limp to him, unfortunately. Yeah, everybody's got a water buffalo. Yours is fast and mine is slow. Everybody wants a water buffalo. Ooh. So no other tigers are out on this side of the exhibit just yet. They are connected by an underground tunnel though. When they want to take one animal from one side to the other, they can simply open that tunnel up, coax them in, and make their way underground from one side of the exhibit to the other. I did. We already had lunch today, guys. I had an early one. I don't know where we got them, Jeremy. But everybody's got one. Other tiger is not out, but you can see some of the other exhibit here. Different places for them to go. I noticed there are a few balls for them to play with. Some toys. All right, here we go. Hello. Whoop, I can't do it. There we go. How you doing today? Doing great, thank you. Happy Halloween. Any of the birds dressed up today? Anybody in costume?
We have our apiary dressed up. We have a scarecrow right over there, and then we have some little
I was gonna say I see the little small pumpkins. We've already seen several of the other animals have their pumpkins in their exhibits. The flamingos on the safari have their own little flamingo house on a pumpkin. I've
Some of them got them a little bit earlier in advance.
Right.
Some of our primates got them a little earlier already.
I say they probably didn't last long. No.
They did not.
I'm sure that the gorillas probably had some quick fun with those. They didn't last long at all. You too, thank you. Just some little miniature pumpkins here in the aviary. Make sure we're careful where you stand here in the aviary. We've got a scarecrow. I wonder what our scarecrow's name is. His name is Jack. That'd be hilarious. Our scarecrow's name is Stephanie. They even have their own little aviary pumpkin. It's kind of cool. Get the Expedition Everest and then done. So Green Giant only got 2 pumpkins, 2 out of 5 pumpkins for today's rating. As a kid's meal, it was okay, but for me, it was not a lot of flavor. So it's Stephanie. Oh, Stephanie doesn't have a lot in her mind today. So Divine was not out this morning. We walked past the area. I did look for Divine in most of her spaces that she's normally there, and she was not around this morning. So haven't seen her so far. So yes, they do. We actually saw a couple of the monkeys over on this trail. Over on the Gorilla Falls walking trail, you can see the colobus monkeys, and of course the lowland mountain gorillas. She doesn't have a lot on her mind today. That's all. It's Halloween. You just kind of go with the flow. You don't have to do a lot of thinking on Halloween. A spooky lunch ghost meatloaf. Ooh, nothing there. Mine wasn't nearly as fun as that. All right, let's make our way on over farther into the Asian areas and over to Expedition Everest. Guys want to go for a Halloween ride? Welcome in, Sandy C. How are you doing today? Glad you could join us here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Speaking of other apes and primates, we've got others over here. There were two of them over here before. One went inside. It's a race. Wow, that was a leap. Like the ultimate jungle jump. You know what they say, monkey see. The Yeti on Everest is set for Halloween year-round. Disco Yeti. It's good to see the Disco Yeti.
We're gonna get wet. So yeah.
John Bow and welcome in Kadani Sean. How are you doing today? Happy Halloween. We've got our howlers over here. They're being quite quiet so far today. Haven't heard them hooping and hollering yet so far. Welcome in. Happy Monday, Angela. Good to see you. Welcome in, Missy. This is one of our Ninja Watchers. All of our Ninja Watchers out there, thank you guys so much for watching along with us today. Even if you can't always chat with us. Our Discovery Island drummers are making their way out to what is now a very lonely lagoon out here. There are no more Disney kitetail shows.
We're celebrating Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary. All right, it's been a blast celebrating with all of you today. We are the Discovery Island.
or as I call them, the Dids. All right, so I can see up here we've got the Forbidden Mountain. This is a mountain you have to go over to get to Everest. And so Forbidden Mountain has a reason that it's forbidden. There is a creature who is supposedly in there somewhere. So it is a 10-minute today wait. We're going to take you through the regular standby queue because we don't always get to do that. So let's go check it out. The full queue of Expedition Everest. Good afternoon, guys.
Afternoon.
It snuck by, didn't it? It's gone. So we oftentimes go through the single rider line, but it's only a 10-minute wait. So I want to take you guys in and show you guys the full queue. And yes, the bells do ring. Isn't that crazy, Angela? It's basically a walk-on. It's worth it to take you guys into the full queue. And if you want, we can always come back in and do single rider again. This is our Yeti Museum. An actual tent that was destroyed by some creature. No single rider, no single rider, no single rider, no the single rider. How you doing today, Mike? There you go. You learn, right, Zim? Or if he was wearing one of the shirts from the gift shop. Are you Yeti for this? Bum 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 bum. All right, guys, we have 530 people watching today. Have you guys all hit the thumbs up button? If not, take a couple of seconds. We'd love it if you guys would help us get those likes up so that YouTube will give us a little extra shine and a little bit of extra help in bringing some more friends to come and join us here on the channel. The more people who watch, the more people who comment, and the more likes we get, the more likely it is that YouTube's going to help us find new people to come and hang out with us today. So thank you guys for the likes.
Good to go.
I say we wait for the front row. What do you guys think? I think you guys deserve a front row point of view. If you say I'm wrong, let me know, but can we wait for the front? Perfect, thank you. We're gonna ride in the front, guys. What do you guys think? Oh, like grab and hit the camera. front row, guys. Welcome in and happy Halloween. Can we fill it up? All right, thank you. Whoop, all right. All right, they told me to head to row number 1, so let's go. Oh, Samantha, I hope she's getting to feel any better real soon. There we go, Disney family. Front row point of view. It's funny, I never gave them my number. I'm honored that they even found out who it was. Well, I'm glad you could ride with us, Heather. All right, here comes our train, everybody. So I'm going to turn this screen off. We're going to go for a full view. Here we go. Oh, and nobody wants to ride with us either. All right, front row, guys. Yo, we're off. Oh, all right, let's go to manual. Everybody have fun. Oh my gosh, right up at the front. All right, put your hands up. Let's go. You guys want to see the track flip? Oh, not going. Oh. Yeah, this doesn't make me nervous at all. Woo! Happy Halloween, everybody. How was that for a Monday treat? Oh, brake check. Yeah, they work. Alrighty. How was that, guys? Enjoy it? I hope it looked as good to you as it did to me. Front row is awesome. Oh no, my hat. Oh, my hat. Oh. Just put my hat back on. Whew. Oh, I'm glad you could ride it with us, Samantha. Nothing beats a front row. Get to see it all. Molly Bear says, loved it. Awesome. Jen's like, now the back. Well, here's the question. You guys want to ride it again? If you guys want to ride it again, I need you guys to help me out. So mods, let me know, how many likes do we have right now on our stream? And I was like, yes, again. Samantha's like, do it again. So right now we are at 500, just over 500 likes for today's stream. Can you guys help me out? We have right now watching with us more than the likes that we even have. We have people watching. Can you guys get me to 550 likes? That's a strange challenge. It's a quick one. If you guys can get me to 550 likes, that's for all the people who've jumped in and forgotten and had not had a chance to hit that like button yet. Take a couple of seconds, hit the like button, get us to 550 real quick. I know you guys can do it. And we'll jump back into the single rider line and ride it one more time. One more time. Again. Look, it's Mr. Toad. This guy's going to be appearing starting tomorrow, November 1st, over in the Magic Kingdom. Brand new popcorn bucket. We're hoping we're going to be able to grab one tomorrow and give it away to one of our patrons on our patron call tomorrow night. And you have to jump into a virtual queue to be able to buy a popcorn bucket tomorrow. I hope they don't sell out like they did with the Figment popcorn buckets, but it's possible. So we're going to try to snag a bucket tomorrow to give away on tomorrow night's patron call for all of our patrons. Our Zoom call is always the first Tuesday of every month, and I'm hoping we're going to be able to give away a popcorn bucket. Oh, that's gonna be pretty cool. So let me. Oh, camping bug. So Darren says, how much are the pins? Pins vary in price depending. Let me go back and take you guys with that real quick. They do vary in price. But I was hoping they had, there we go. That's what I was looking for. They're either going to be $11.99, $14.99. Generally, open edition pins are going to be about that price. All right, so we didn't have to go very far, and I didn't take you guys very long at all. 550 likes. Let's do it one more time. Let's go hit the single rider line and get you guys on Expedition Everest the second time for today. Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for asking, Darren. All the single riders, 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 all the single riders. Put your hands up. Woo! Let's go see who we sit with now. Since we had the fun of having front row by ourselves. Let's go. I'm glad we got to go through the front row though like that though. They've gone up in price, Heather. All the pins went up a little bit. Yes, indeed. Just like the ears went up in price, the resort mugs went up in price. Happy Halloween, Dave. Welcome in. Hello, Mr. Toad Ride. Are you excited about our popcorn bucket? All right. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Greatly appreciate that. You guys ready? Let's go. All right, let's go.
Miembros del equipo de expedición Everest, una vez a bordo, coloquen sus efectos personales en la bolsa delante de la silla para su seguridad. Permanezcan sentados con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y por favor, cuiden a los niños.
One more. Here we go. Not all the way in the back. We're in the back quarter. Oh, it's a bright day. It's a beautiful day. not so surprised. And I have a heart attack. I'm not surprised. It's cold inside the mountain. Here we go. Yeti, 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 yeti. At least on Halloween, he's in a good mood. Brake check. One of these years for Halloween, I'll have to go as the Yeti. Welcome in, Grant. Good to have you. Do I hold my camera? I actually do hold the camera. It is still inside the harness, or not harness, but the gimbal. I do turn the gimbal off so that it's a free-floating camera, but I hold it with my hand. So instead of just holding the bottom of the gimbal, I actually hold the camera itself, and with the other hand, I hold the gimbal. That way, if something does were to happen, I get jostled, or I would have dropped it with one hand, I would have the other hand. So I do hold it with both hands very carefully to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere. Because trust me, I don't want this thing flying. Alright. Ooh, the cute little Yeti! He's so cute. Y'all Yeti for this? Alright. Bubbles? Bubbles! Oh man, how does that make you guys feel this Monday? Was the man loser, dark face? Good to see you. And we just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal from the Magic Crew. Thank you so much for the PayPal, for support and investing into the community. Greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much, Kevin and Gretchen. Our annual trip is in 13 days. That's a lucky day for Halloween. 2 weeks and you guys will be here just when the mix of the whole holiday season will have started here at Walt Disney World. So I hope to get to see you guys in the parks. And again, thank you guys for the support. Appreciate you guys and your investment, helping us to do what we do here on our streams every single weekday. Thank you guys. Molly Bear, the weather is nice. We're at a high of 89 degrees today. Only a chance of about 3% chance of rain, which means well, it's about the same amount of chance of getting wet on Kali River Rapids, but if that makes any sense. But no rain today. Blue skies. Great Halloween day here in the parks. And for the rest of the week, similar good weather for the most part. So I'm looking forward to a really great week with you guys as we spend some time in the parks once more. Our weather this week, tomorrow, going to be a high of 88, 87, 83, and 84 on Thursday and Friday. That's going to be our race days. Tomorrow, we're going to be back into the Magic Kingdom first thing for Road Chop and seeing what pumpkins have been gone and what trees have shown up. So come and join us tomorrow morning over in the Magic Kingdom. That stream and all of our streams for this week are already up on our channel. So we'd love it if you guys can go ahead and find them, hit a thumbs up on them, and hit a reminder and come and join us for the rest of the week as well. And Friday is going to be a completely different kind of live stream. First part, it's going to be in the morning. So to the point where we're going to be streaming starting at 5 a.m. So that weather report might not do us much good on Friday. It's going to be a little chilly when we get started. But we're going to be live streaming the Run Disney Wine and Dine 5K, the actual race, along with everybody else in the crew who's hanging out with us this week. So even if you can't join us live on Friday, we'd love for you guys to join us on replay. And then on Friday afternoon, if you're going to be here in the parks, whether you're running the races or not, if you are going to be around on Friday, we're going to have our first ever official meet and greet for the community this Friday, starting at about 2 p.m. over at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort at the Tambu Lounge. So we'll be around for about an hour. If it, depends if we get to too much fun, it might be an hour and a half, but we'll be starting about 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Friday. So all right, I'm going to put everything back together and again. I got to pull all my pieces of my gimbal apart, so we're riding rides. I don't have as much on. Less likely if something go flying off. So I guess one of the other questions is tomorrow, will our Halloween merchandise be on sale? 2, will it even be in the stores? And what are we going to find tomorrow as far as what's available in the Magic Kingdom for merchandise? So looking forward to having you guys join us tomorrow. The park opens earlier now. Starting last week, it changed opening times with Animal Kingdom. So instead of opening at 9 a.m., Magic Kingdom now opens at 8. So we'll be getting started a little early tomorrow morning. And from now on, moving forward, the Magic Kingdom days are going to be a little earlier. This is our line for Donald. He's a popular duck. He is the #1 duck, by the way. Welcome in, Derek. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button today and joining the Magic Crew. Everybody say hello and welcome in Derek to the group. Welcome in, John. Happy Halloween. I missed the Disney Pounding Poo. I've seen a lot of costumes today. Some really great ones, too. Front seat media. Hey, that's perfect, man. Glad we could get you in the front seat today. I'm gonna go back and watch that myself. Gotta love some front row views every once in a while. I kind of wish I'd had my other camera out. I could have gotten some video footage of it. And to everybody who's hit the subscribe button today, welcome in. This is your first time ever joining us here on Ear to Ear Magic. Just to let you guys know a little bit about us. Ear to Ear Magic is myself and my wife, Susan. We are not a large business. We don't have a staff. Every video, every live stream, every picture you see posted on any of our social media accounts are taken by one of us. And we are here to give you guys a first-person perspective on enjoying the parks here in Central Florida, whether it's Universal Orlando or Walt Disney World. We started Ear to Ear Magic as a website and a YouTube channel 6.5 years ago in order to provide a place for families to come in and enjoy a perspective. We, having 3 kids ourselves and them being much younger at the time that we started this, had a hard time sometimes when it comes to getting content that was geared toward, or someone could answer questions when it came to dealing with families, because we felt like a lot of the information that was out there was geared toward a lot of, single at Disney adults, which was really cool. I myself am in the parks by myself all the time, but I think it was important for us to provide a space and some information for those who kind of understand, well, what do you do when you've got little ones in tow? So we started it that way. We moved here 4 years ago, and after the pandemic and the parks reopened, we started live streaming to give you guys an actual perspective of what's happening in real time. No editing, no changing what we want it to look like. It's just what it is. The camera comes on, and you guys make a determination of what you think everything's looking like. So we are a family-friendly stream because my family watches my streams. I'm surrounded by families in line, and we are here to protect and enhance the magic, not to take away from it. So thank you guys for helping us to maintain that family perspective, and to say hello to Kevin. She's looking great. Good.
I like your mustache.
She's always the most popular bird in the park. You gotta love Kevin. One of these days, I hope Kevin will come out with her little ones. How cool would that be? Everybody say goodbye to Kevin. Is it possible to not like Kevin? Is there anybody who just doesn't like Kevin? It's okay, but she just seems to be like one of those birds that just appeals to the masses. And her little bitty wings. Stacy's going to be here in 30 days. Less than a month. Yeah, since it's Halloween, I've been keeping my eyes out for all kinds of cool costumes and things we wouldn't normally get to see. And the other thing is that a lot of the cast members were allowed to wear headpieces or hats or Mickey ears today when they would normally not be allowed to do so. So it's kind of fun to see in the parking booths this morning. One of the cast members had on a Simba headband with little cute Simba ears. It was adorable. Yes, Kevin is a girl. Kevin is a girl, and she's got little Kevins. We've never seen little Kevins out, but she has her own little flock. Is it funny that the pocket's bent down on this shirt? Everybody wants to be a cat. Good afternoon, Paul. Welcome in. It's Toulouse, Berlioz, and Marie. Hanging around. They're just hanging around. This shirt on the pocket. Just hanging around. So she is generally found at the front of the park, Vanessa. I've never seen her actually across the bridge on Discovery Island. As many times as I've come in here, she's almost always right there at the entrance. So I looked for her this morning. I actually kind of went by slow. If you guys go back and watch the replay, you're like, why is he walking so slow? I did. I was actually surveying to see if she was about to come out, whether she was already out and she was just really good hiding. But no, I didn't see her out this morning. Welcome in, Universal Shy. How you doing today? And guys, we're only 10 likes away from hitting 600. Thank you guys again for such an amazing day, for having some fun with us this Halloween. And I appreciate you guys hitting those thumbs up and helping us out. What is inside the box? It's coasters, the poison apple coasters. It's a set of 4 coasters. I like the box. I like coasters. I find these are a little bit on the small side. I mean, they look cool. There's not much to them. I wish they had made them a little nicer. I believe the set is $45. It is a cool box, though. I mean, if you don't like coasters out, at least you can put them away when you're not using them. And there's like, I need the Aristocats shirt. I think that Liberty would probably like that too. And guys, we don't do any personal shopping, but if you see something that's a park exclusive that you guys would like to have back delivered to your home, go check out our friend over at Florida Park Explorers. Explorer Jen should be glad to pick you up something and get it over to your home. Is that a Zero mug? Let's see. I did not see that before, but it looks like is this a dog toy? It's a Zero dog toy. Look at Zero. That's pretty cute. It's $24.99. Nova would eat that in like 20 seconds. So and this is just a light up toy. It's just a little plastic Zero. We'll turn it off to save the battery a little bit. So whoever does buy it can get as much enjoyment as possible out of it before the battery runs down. Oh, never mind. I still got to turn it on. Oh, in the middle. In the middle. So what's going to happen when Christmas dominates everything after tomorrow? Well, well, well. What have we here? Oogie boogie, you say? Ooh, I'm really scared. Want some buggy drink? Waiter, there's a fly in my drink. I'll get you another one, sir. No, I want more. Got toasting flutes with the Hatbox Ghost. Look, it's the Hatbox Ghost. Look, how much was the Zero? Like, let's go find out. It's right over here. It is $29.99. $30. He's so cute. One of the golf carts last night. In the Fort Wilderness thing was actually designed to look like a giant zero. If you guys were watching the stream last night. Hang on one second. Let's see if I can find it. I don't know if I can. I'm gonna try. Give me a second. Where is it? There we go. Okay, give me just a second to upload. Show you guys what it looked like. This is one of the golf carts last night at Fort Wilderness. It was a giant zero. I had some really great ones. The one cart that won first place was a giant AT-AT. That is, it's right there beside it, actually. You can see the winner was right to the left, but the zero was a gigantic cover on a golf cart. Oh, and also the Walt Disney World Railroad one. They also had a Main Street Electrical Parade. Oh my gosh. All right, where's Susan? Susan, I have not seen this before. Check it out. It's a Disney Cruise Line ship playset. All right, there is no way in the world I even need this, but like a kid in a candy store. Is it? Tell me it doesn't go. Tell me it doesn't make the horn. Does it blow the horn? Oh, it's barely there. Can you hear it? Oh my gosh. Let's see. Let's take a look at this thing. It does. It blows the ship's horn. Yeah, I need this like I need another hold in my head. Oh, let's see if I can put it up somewhere we can get a good look at it. In the staterooms, the bunk beds pull down just like in a real cabin. The TV swings out. It's a working elevator. On the stage, you can scroll through different images, turn the captain's wheel for horn sound. It's a working slide. It makes this pool splash noise. All the doors open and close. The chandelier lights up, and it looks like it comes with a couple of figures as well, which are not shown here. It is a crazy $99.99 price. I know, right? For those who are big in the ships, boy, you hit that nail on the head, Jordan. Oh my goodness, that's cool. Welcome in, Stuart. Good afternoon. That's a cool playset. For those who are big into Disney Cruise Line, especially if you have a little one that you're taking on their very first cruise, what a great way to introduce them to the idea of a cruise ship. I got to get it in such a way I can take pictures of it later without the, it lights up, it plays music. This is what the actual ship looks like. I'll have to come back and get some pictures of it later. Looks like it has a Donald Duck figure, a Mickey, a Pluto. Oh no, that's Minnie. I was going to say she's got a red jacket on. That's Minnie. There's Captain Minnie, Captain Mickey, Goofy, and Daisy. That's the Fabs, the Sensational Six are there. All right, turn that back on. That's cool. Yeah, I know. I have to put it back. Am I gonna buy that for me, Chris? I don't know. Something tells me my landlord wants me to put it back. When my landlord says I don't have a problem, then we'll talk. Until then, hi ho, it's off the stream I go. So check out the Coco Disney pet toys. I love that. But the shoe. Oh, no, I couldn't give him the shoe. That's the sound of the shoe when it hits you upside the head. And if you're looking for last minute ideas for your dog, of course, my favorite princess, I love Tiana. Your little one, even if she's furry, can dress up as Tiana for Halloween. Oh my goodness. It's got a little, there's no way in the world Nova, even if they made one large enough for Nova, there's no way in the world she'd let us put that on her. Of course, you know, all dogs love Princess and the Frog. It's their favorite Disney song, right? You gotta dig a little deeper. Oh, that's terrible. I'm putting myself in timeout. Oh, the squeaky toy. Oh, I'm so sorry for everybody who has their dogs. The squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. Well, if you have any little Fido friends, you can get yourself some Coco toys just for them too. He only dresses as Bolt. Okay. Does he have a super bike? Did everybody's dog react to that? Do I need to do that again? Yeah, last night and last night's stream from Fort Wilderness, we had the oh so scary Hoop-de-Doo review, and they had actual moving skeletons on top of the golf cart that played the music from the show. It's kind of cool. And for all of our friends who are big Toad fans, Toad mug. And tomorrow we'll have our Toad popcorn bucket coming out. It's only going to be available if you purchase or if you get a virtual access group tomorrow. And that's going to be, so come check us out tomorrow at the Magic Kingdom. We're going to see if we can grab one of our Toad popcorn buckets starting tomorrow. And if we can get a hold of one, we're going to give one away on our patron call tomorrow night to one of our patrons in the top 3 tiers of our groups. So patrons, don't forget, we got our call tomorrow night. Tyler says my Goldie's just jumped out. All right, I feel like I need to go back in there and squeak them up again. Give them a squeaking. Squeak, squeak, squeaker-doo squeak. Wait, that's squirrels. All right. Did our screen just go dark? What happened? All right, I decided to do a reset on it. My screen went black. I'm not sure if yours did where you were at, but I figured I'd go ahead and do a restart just to make sure we're all good, and making sure you guys can see me. Look how bright it is over there. It's really not that bright. Let me get out of the vision here. It's a beautiful day out today. Of course, when I get in it goes really bright in the back, so it focuses on me. But so guys, today I'm going to go ahead and actually close out a little earlier than we would normally do. But today is Halloween. I am going to be streaming either on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube tonight. I still have to decide. But going to be going over to Halloween Horror Nights tonight over at Universal Studios. So if you guys follow us either here as part of our magic crew here or over on TikTok or Instagram, keep your eyes out. Maybe you guys can walk around and have a little bit of fun and see what the crowds are like the very last night of Halloween Horror Nights tonight. And we get a couple of things done before I got to head on over there for tonight. So it's going to be a long day, and so I'm going to get ready. Thank you guys so much. We hit 601 likes for today. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. That means a lot to us and how YouTube treats us. So thank you guys for making that possible and for making it easy for others to come and join us today. And if you're joining us for the very first time, before we leave out today, make sure to do us a favor. Hit that subscribe button because we want you guys to come back tomorrow. And Wednesday, and Thursday, and Friday, and every week moving forward as we come and have fun in the parks every single weekday, Monday through Friday. And tomorrow we're going to be back into the Magic Kingdom starting at 8 a.m. So come over and have some fun with us tomorrow. And to see, NLL fans, since today is both my 3-year-old daughter and 5-year-old daughter with me watching from Canada. Well, hi guys. Glad you could watch with us today. Thank you so much for having some fun with us, and happy Halloween. So I am going to head on out for today, guys. Do me a favor. I got 2 things I always ask for you at the end of every stream. First of all, if we can help be a part of your next vacation and booking and planning, that's how we take care of our family. Susan and I are both travel agents. We would love for you guys to reach out to us and let us know how we can be a part of your next vacation planning without you having to pay a thing, but knowing in the confidence that you're working with someone who knows a lot about the parks that you're going to be going to. Reach out and send us an email at chrisedwards@travelmation.net and susanedwards@travelmation.net, and let us be a part of your next vacation planning. Whether it's Disney, Universal, cruising, or whatever you like to do, let us know if we can be a part of it. We would be grateful to earn your business here as a travel agent. And no, we don't charge any fees. It costs the same as if you book directly with the company. So if you guys are normally cruising or come to Disney or Universal already, if you guys let us book for you, not only can you have a travel agent in your back pocket for when an emergency arises, but you're also supporting our small business as well. So thank you guys so much for that. So I'm going to head on out for today, but our last assignment is always the same. Find somebody else today. Happy Halloween. Find someone that you can share a smile, a laugh, or a little bit of sunshine, and be the sunshine in somebody else's day today. So guys, it's been a pleasure hanging out with you today at Animal Kingdom. When today's stream ends, hope you guys go and find our Magic Kingdom one for tomorrow and join that one as well. So guys, you guys have a great afternoon. Thank you so much for everything you do to follow us here at Your Magic. And we can't wait to see you guys, you heard it, in the parks. Happy Halloween, everybody. Have a great day.